All right. So, welcome one and all to our fun and exciting day of Shadowrun on this Saturday, November 3rd, not Sunday, because Kdubs is a huge buster.
Whoa.
Thanks again, guys.
I know this is actually convenient for Frisky, but again, there was a chance we could switch to Saturdays, but we'll talk about that later.
Yep.
So, Shinagami.
Friend.
On the morning of the 21st, you get a message from the doctor who installed your tailored pheromones, informing you that you are due for a follow-up appointment to make sure that your augments are integrating well with your body. The message urges you to set up an appointment with Dr. Anton Petrov at your earliest convenience.
I will call his assistant and set it up.
To your surprise, the doctor was available that same day, later that afternoon.
Well, I'll head in then.
Alrighty.
Should I specify what I'm bringing?
No.
Okay.
Bring your katana to the doctor's office.
I mean, probably not that. I thought we talked about like what you guys. I mean, spoilers: weapons aren't allowed.
Yeah.
In this hospital, so probably not bringing much of anything.
What was the doctor's name again? Sorry.
Sure. 1 second. Put up on the screen so you can see.
Anton.
Is he a Russian doctor?
He is. A dwarf, in fact.
Call me.
Russian dwarf, huh? I bet he can drink quite a lot.
Evo is famous for their meta-human friendliness.
What?
What?
What did you just say?
Evo is famous for their friendliness to meta-humans.
Oh,
What's Evo?
Okay.
Evo.
Megacorp.
One of the Big Ten, the people who installed your, you are at the
I thought you were going to
Evo North America Medical Park.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like some small clinic I went to. It was like a legit like megacorp. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. You didn't get anything forbidden installed. I didn't even know if it was restricted, actually. Are Taylor Pheromones restricted? It makes sense if they weren't. They are restricted.
Oh.
Hey, you have a license for it, right?
Of course. And I had the money, which is the most important part.
Correct. So, you were led into the checkup room. Sat down. The nurse informs you that the doctor will be with you shortly. A few minutes later, as you're starting to get bored and you've already read all the medical diagrams on the walls, the door opens and the doctor comes in. He's the same guy who installed your pheromones a few weeks ago. Recognize him. He comes in the room and quickly flips a switch on the wall that turns on the faint hum of the phase cancellation device. Patient confidentiality, he explains as he smiles at you. He begins getting some equipment out and he asks you some simple questions. If you've had any sort of discomfort, if you've noticed anything odd, any sort of abnormality regarding the augments you've received.
Should I roll to see if I actually did have a problem, or
you did not know?
Okay.
Following the simple questions, he comes up with a small syringe, and he says, "I need to take a biological sample from you, just a small amount of blood, for testing purposes."
Okay. I stretch out my arm.
He takes a relatively small amount of blood. Barely feeling anything, he quickly slaps a bandage on the prick. Says, "Well, hopefully we'll get back to you soon enough. But before you go, I have another question for you.
What's that?
Mr. Which sin did you give him?
My good one.
Hideki Matsui?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, and you should probably get a bioware license on there. We'll do that later, though.
Okay.
He probably would have actually checked that. Oops. Oh well. Not important. This is Mr. Matsui. He's turned off his recording device at the time, and he says, "Am I correct to assume you are a man of drive and discretion?"
How dare you assume?
Those are the core tenets of what I do.
Yes, well, I,
He only
in
thinks
my-
that because you're Japanese.
in my line of work, I often associate with individuals such as yourselves, more on the operating table than anywhere else. But I find myself in a time of need that perhaps you'd be willing to be discretionary in a conversation with me. Yes?
Sure. What did you have in mind?
Well, you see, I've recently been the victim of a crime of sorts. And due to certain, let's say, circumstances, I am unable to speak with the police nor my employers about the incident. But I need the crime, something was stolen from me. I need it back. Would you, and perhaps, I don't know if you work with anyone else or you know anyone else, be willing to help a man such as myself in his time of need?
You help me, I'll help you.
Excellent. Good. Yeah, I'm not exactly used to this sort of thing. So, tell you what, I'm not exactly a destitute man. I can afford some sort of luxuries from time to time. Let me see here. He he begins looking into his. You can tell he's looking into his AR display for a second.
Please, he's a doctor.
Are you saying Shadowrunners don't make more than doctors in Shadowrun? Or doctors online?
He
I make more
says-
money than a doctor.
Remember when he was screeching at people about his Tesla all morning and informing people that he was a millionaire? Nice. He looks like he's scrolling through some stuff. What about the Glass Onion tonight here in downtown, not too far from here? I hope I'm not being too presumptuous. It is a nice Japanese restaurant here. I've been there quite a few times. It's excellent.
It would be my pleasure to join you there.
So yes, would you happen to have would you have a number on who you might be bringing?
I have a few friends. 4, in fact.
4? All right.
Only four
I will
friends, but fans.
I will leave a reservation there tonight for Mr. Matsui and 4 plus 4. I'll be there waiting for you. I'm eager to meet your acquaintances. Again, thank you very much, and I'll let you know if the tests come back with anything out of the ordinary. But you seem quite healthy. Yes.
Very
He
well.
goes over and flips the switch on the wall as the hum dies down. He says, "Have a good day, sir."
You too. And I head out.
All right.
Eager to meet us. Little does he know. Little
Fucking
does he know.
Megacorp commie bitch. I hate Megacorps. I hate people who work for Megacorps.
He doesn't work for Neonet.
Yeah, Evo's
No.
pretty good. You're pretty chill.
Yeah, right. I'm sure they fucking
for a
experiment on
Megacorp.
technomancers
Yeah.
just like everyone else fucking does, man.
Uh,
Fuck the system.
by the way, Acceptable, is there like a strange red line going down your screen?
Strange red line?
Like,
There's
on
like
your
a-
stream, there's a red line.
I see a white line.
There's a white line like on the image for this.
It is definitely not on the image on my end.
I don't see anything.
No, I got my preview pulled up. I don't see it.
So here's a
That's
picture
what I see.
of. Yeah, this is a picture of your stream, Acceptable.
That's not a red line.
Well,
I-
look red, whatever. It's white.
I
don't
have
care.
that in roll 20.
That
Yeah,
was
it's in
weird.
it's in the image for me.
I don't have
Uh,
that in roll 20.
Here's a picture of my screen in roll 20.
We might be like zoomed out too far or something.
I'm zoomed out just as not much, if not more, than Acceptable. So adjust your zoom a little bit, Acceptable. See if it goes away.
Yeah, I zoomed in and it disappeared.
Strange.
Roll
Now
20.
it's back. I don't know.
No, not a huge deal. I was just curious.
It's moving around as I scroll too. Very weird.
All right. Well, Shinigami, the floor is yours.
Well, what time is it right now?
It's about 3 p.m. I already moved the time and date, but it's about 3 p.m. right now.
Okay, and then the meeting's at 8 o'clock.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll start calling up my dudes.
My dudes.
Vernon, Jackson, the Technomancer.
Hey, I have a name, bitch.
I have a name.
Also, you don't know my name is Vernon. I'm just texting you.
Oh, I just know your name's Tex, right?
But for some reason, he has his real name in his character sheet. I don't know why.
It's
But
just,
he does.
It's just the name of the character sheet.
Yeah. Okay. Riddle be this. Why not, like, just change it to Tex?
I could, but that requires effort.
Uh-huh.
It's too late. They already know now, so I might as well not bother changing
Fair enough.
it.
Okay.
They don't know my real name, but the DM said it like 50 times the other session, so
True.
That was Malefactor.
Don't you want us to figure it out and like
no.
have a bonding moment over it?
No.
No?
Stripe
wanna
doesn't
just-
do bonding.
Want to just stuff it in a bottle for now?
You know what happens if you find out my real name? You get kidnapped again. That's what fucking happens. Either that or it turns out you're actually an asshole and you sell me out for my
The
bounty or
spooky
whatever.
boogeyman is gonna get us.
Spooky man.
The reason you don't know my real name is because my character is a fucking bounty.
Also because it's good policy to not know it. But anyway,
Okay.
all of you should wear your
Fancy clothes.
Oh,
fancy
hell yeah.
clothes.
Got my
Nothing,
Berwick suit, my Argentum coat on.
nothing out like crazy. Not the like
I'm just gonna put my
ultra
$500 suit
formal,
on.
not the hyper formal, whatever. But
Not the Ace of Cups.
I mean, you could that—that's fine. That is stylish enough to be in most situations.
So wait, you were saying we shouldn't wear the very fancy stuff?
I
or-
wear-
You like if you have like your special suit, like those stylish suits you paid money for, those are fine.
Okay.
But I'm saying like, I think Stryfe has like a $1,000 suit and like a $500 suit.
Yeah, I'm wearing
This
my
is more than
$500 suit.
All right. Either way, the 5 of you go to the Glass Onion, downtown Seattle. Reservations for 8. You enter and show your sin.
Can I
Reservation.
ask the hostess why a Japanese restaurant is named the Glass Onion?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't make this up.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Apparently, Glass
Not
Onion
yours.
is a song by the Beatles. I have never heard that song, and I've listened to a lot of Beatles.
I didn't realize the Beatles were a Japanese band.
Yoko Ono's Japanese, right?
She was part of the band.
No, she ruined the band. Forehead.
Yeah.
What? Apparently, there's an urban legend that Paul McCartney died in 1966 and was replaced by a lookalike.
I believe it.
He was replaced by John Lennon.
Well, no, John Lennon got shot.
Yeah, and there's also a conspiracy that he's still alive.
No. Is he hanging out with Elvis and Michael Jackson and Tupac?
Hmm.
That's pretty neat.
Wait, no. He replaced Paul McCartney.
You don't look anything alike.
Plastic surgery's a thing, though.
Moving on.
Dave Chappelle hung out with them too for a while, but then he just wanted to come back.
Moving on. The five of you are led to a private booth in near the back of the restaurant. You enter, and the doctor is already there. He's a older-looking dwarf, probably in his 50s or 60s, but dwarves are long life. They live longer than humans.
Yeah.
They live longer than humans, because I guess that's a thing they do.
They got the magic in their veins.
I guess, like, in terms of lifespans, like orc, troll, human, dwarf, elf, I believe. So Frisky's gonna outlive all of you, unless you get shot in the face.
Eat it, you troll. Big
Whoa.
stinky troll.
Yeah, you troll.
You don't say that in game, do you?
No.
That's what I thought.
I would if we didn't have
Tex
company.
is so
around.
heavily armed, I had to give him an entire another character sheet.
If only he had enough arms to hold all of his arms.
Did the doctor
think I'm
bring a
joking?
companion?
Here's a roll from his new character sheet.
Texas guns.
The literally too many guns. The doctor looks slightly nervous, but not exactly shaking in his boots.
I give him a reassuring smile and sit down.
Yeah, give me an etiquette test.
Okay. Etiquette?
Etiquette?
Your charisma pheromones don't work because he knows that you have them.
That's not true. Just because you know they're there doesn't mean you can resist
Oh
them.
jeez, I'm rolling the thing.
But
Gonna-
he's
gonna
a doctor
get
who
an
put
edge
them
to
in.
reroll
He could
12
have
dice.
put his like anti-pheromone shit on him.
Using your edge
You missed
already.
last session, Shinagami, but
Yeah.
Stryfe was like rolling like 18 dice and couldn't get over like a 2.
No, I didn't. I was there, I think.
I don't think you were there
I
last
remember that.
session.
I remember that. It was the
Who wasn't
going to
here
kill the
last
lich.
session?
I killed the lich.
No, there was one after that.
Oh yeah, no.
There was.
Anyway.
Oh.
The doctor seems slightly reassured by your presence. Everyone else, I want you all to give me an etiquette test as well.
There was the run that he threw together because this one didn't happen.
It just happened later.
Oh Jesus! Wait, okay.
Yeah.
Argentum
Yeah,
suit gives me +1 or +1 to the limit. I think I wrote it down. I'll check. Don't worry about it.
It gives you +1. If you
Uh,
also have the code, you get another +1.
Ooh,
It just says increase social limit. It doesn't. I don't know if it actually.
No,
gives me a
it
+1
gives
or
you
not.
the +1 die. I know that.
the
Okay.
wireless bonus.
Would this be corporate etiquette?
Yes, probably.
Oh shit! We're gonna
Okay.
fuck it up.
This guy's
Wait,
corporate.
I bought
2 orcs and a troll walk up behind a fucking.
Walk into a bar.
Burnout's got it.
I bought a Berwick suit, right?
Probably. Was it the Argent?
Yes.
Does that do anything for me?
Do you have the suit and the coat, or just the suit?
I don't know. My fucking shit's gone, so I don't know what I have anymore.
I am measurably.
Should be on your
successful.
character sheet, right?
No.
You never added it.
Nope.
Well,
The Berwick suit and Argentum coat. Is that what you got?
I just got a suit as far as I don't fucking remember anymore. I'm pissed off now. I hate my life.
Monkus.
I think Caleb's was the only one that got like the Ace of Cups. I think everybody else got like the Argentums and the Berwicks, or the least those tiers.
Yeah, I'm
So-
pretty sure you all got like the same thing.
Yeah, but I can't remember if I got a jacket or not.
The jacket was too heavy for you to carry because you're 1 strength.
Okay, so I just have a suit. Berwick
Okay.
suit. I know
So
I
just
got a
+1
Berwick
bonus.
suit. It's a what?
+1 bonus.
Okay. Now where the fuck is etiquette?
There's a social skill that might be hidden on your sheet.
It's hidden. It didn't used to be hidden.
When Stryfe was the face. 2 hits and 2 ones. Glitcher twice has yelled at me that you guys have glitched, but neither time has actually been a glitch. Witness the difference between 4th edition and 5th edition. It's 2, 1, 2, 0, and 7. Well, Tex isn't exactly the most refined person in the room.
He doesn't fit in well in a fancy restaurant. What do you expect?
I finished sewing my pants.
What?
I was sewing my pants up. I finished sewing my pants up.
What in real
Okay.
life?
Yeah.
Why are you not wearing pants right now?
No, because nobody can see me.
True.
So
Pants
I
are a construct.
I fixed my pants,
Social
and now I can
construct.
focus on the game.
How did you rip your pants?
I didn't rip it. It was the inseam was just coming loose because they're very well used pajama pants.
Pajama pants. Understood entirely.
They
I just
always
ripped a pair
do
of
that.
pajama pants today.
They need to
Feels
make
bad.
they need to make stronger pajama pants, man.
You gotta get the
Maybe
nice,
just want you
nice
to buy
flannel
more.
ones.
Big
No, I
pajama
live in
pants once you buy
Florida.
more pants.
I live in Florida, and you want me to get flannel pants?
They're sturdy and durable though.
But it's hot.
Florida Omega.
If I lived in Florida, I just wouldn't wear pajama pants.
Just don't wear anything.
Just
Easy.
okay.
And pajama shorts.
I mean, it's always warm down there.
What do you wear then?
Nothing.
Well, in New York, I wear pajama pants.
No,
naked
but how do you take your
24/7.
dog out and like interact with other people in your house?
Interacting with other people.
Oh.
Dance
you wear
game.
clothes? The art pajamas?
You have
Clothes
a-
dance game.
You have a quick access jumpsuit next to your door. Every time you need to leave, quick put it on, go get food, come back in, take it
No,
off.
I would wear like
Bathroom.
gym shorts or something. They can
For the
put on a
bathroom,
second.
Okay.
I don't know. I would like put on flip-flops and gym shorts.
This is
What
like
that?
I'm gonna bring it
Degeneracy
back.
101.
I'm gonna bring it back
Okay.
to Shadowrun.
That was a good tangent.
Thanks for letting us know about your pants, Alter.
Says the guy that doesn't even wear pants with his parents around.
I didn't say that? Question mark? Okay, let's just keep going.
Yeah, so how does Tex fuck up?
Titus.
I mean, I didn't fuck up. It wasn't a glitch. I just didn't succeed.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, he muted himself.
You couldn't handle the
That's
pants talk.
Titus is taking his pants off.
Yeah, totally take my pants off. The That's assuming I have pants on to begin with. How dare you? Anyway. Right. Wow, that was really shrill and high pitch. That was me messing with the pen, by the way. Could you help? Bring it back. Right. Focus. I blame all of you.
I did nothing.
All right. Well, the menu is wide open to you.
Chex is gonna order a whiskey.
I order a large platter of
Shinigami, you thinking sushi? Because I'm thinking sushi.
sushi's pretty good.
Yeah, I want to get some nice tempura.
All right. You all order some sushi?
Sure.
And some sake.
I don't remember. Is Stryfe vegan?
Sake is gross, I gotta say.
Burnout rolls.
What the fuck? Sake is so good.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
'cause you get the like $10 bottle at the grocery store.
it's like
Yeah.
shitty wine, though. I don't know.
What?
I don't like it.
You're so
Not a
wrong.
real
Do you-
weeb.
Do you drink cold sake or hot sake?
Hot sake. There's a little Asian place in my town that I go to, and I've tried sake before, and it's just
I knew a guy who used to work at a sushi place, and he said that hot sake is the bad sake because they heat it up to hide how shitty it is.
uh,
Well, I mean, if you're at a shitty restaurant, probably.
Should be.
it's a nut. The food there is
Go to
very-
nice restaurants.
And so, like, if it's
Buy
good
expensive
sake, you
sake.
serve it cold. But warm sake is typically the lower end stuff.
Oh.
That is what he said.
I mean,
But
makes
he's
sense.
told me many hilarious stories about that, including stuff such as his boss hated him and kept blaming him for every food that was ever in the every hair that was ever in the food, rather. Even though it was clearly not his hair, to the point where he shaved his head and she kept blaming him. It's like
It's just pubes.
these long brown hairs are in the food. It's clearly the bald dude and not the chef who has long brown hair and doesn't wear a hairnet.
Gross.
That's neither here nor there.
I just
What
order
food
regular
status?
sushi.
Anyway, so you all get food and have it brought to you. You're a patron. Once you are all satisfied, he says, yes, well, perhaps your friend here informed you, but I have been the victim of a crime. An apartment of mine was broken into, and information and let's call them cultures, biological samples, were stolen. I need them back. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of leads to go on. But if you are willing to help me, I can show you the crime scene. It has barely been touched since the incident a few days ago. Can you help me?
Yes. Are we? Do you want to go over there right now?
Well, let's just say I will not be joining you. I can
Can you
give you
pay us?
the... Yes. He seems a little taken aback by your directness, but yes, of course. But he looks around the room a little bit, glancing at especially Burnout and Tex, and says, and I have a proposition on that front. Liquid assets are not exactly at high watermark right now, but I have a proposal, as I said. Due to my position and influence I exercise, it is possible for me to assist you in acquiring augmentations.
Texas ears perk up.
Oh, whoa.
And I can assist you in compensation that way.
Well, now I'm interested, Doc.
Good. Glad I...
Kind of augmentations.
Well, anything that evil makes, so basically anything you'd want.
You guys do cyberware?
And bioware, yes. Gene therapy as well.
I believe my companions will make this deal with you.
Good. Well, shall we get down to business then?
Yes.
So, I will agree to pay you. I will give you the access code to the apartment. You go, investigate, find out what you can, hopefully enough to find who broke in and took it, and, well, get my data and my research back. Yes?
Yes. Do you mind if we ask just a few questions
Oh,
real quick?
Of course.
Do you have any idea who might have taken it from you? Anybody with a motive?
Not really. The research isn't exactly dangerous or groundbreaking. Nothing crazy. I couldn't imagine anyone targeting it intentionally for the sake of profit. It's not exactly in a stellar neighborhood, this apartment, and, well, I have suspects that it might be a gang-related. There's apparently some other gang activity nearby on
Why would
the
some
night
random
of the
gang
incident.
one after your research, though?
I couldn't tell you. I mean, the place isn't exactly ornate. Break into a fairly simple place. You see a fancy bit of equipment and some sciencey-looking stuff. Perhaps you take it and think you could sell it for something. I don't know.
Did anybody else know that you were keeping these things in your apartment?
I try to keep it on the down low.
Is there any corporations that are doing similar research? Or in similar field, at least?
And perhaps, but again, this isn't exactly like, it's not going to revolutionize the world of augmentations or anything. It's something I would assume none of you would really understand. Just very small things. It would make surgery a little tiny bit more easy, perhaps. I'm not even sure if it's going to work. It's very routine stuff. Again, this isn't important to anyone but me, just because of the time and money I've invested in this. It is crucial to my career, but I can't imagine anyone else making theirs on it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So this was one of your personal projects?
Oh, sure. I'm not doing surgery all the time. I'm not in clinic or talking to patients or performing surgery. I spend what time I have doing research. If you, well, if I please my superiors, I get promotions. It's quite simple.
Well, I don't think I have any more questions. What about you guys?
This
why don't you want to go back to the apartment?
I'm not a violent man. The place just has a lot of bad memories for me right now.
I take it you have another place to live. This apartment was just for your research and stuff.
Yes. No. I did not live there exclusively. Renton is a fine place, but not quite one to live.
Can I make like an insight check or something?
You can sense motive.
I
There's a
would like
button on the
to
front page of your sheet.
Shift
You may press it.
perception while we're at dinner and eating, and just give them a good old sensing test.
Okay.
Judge intentions, is that it?
Did I say sense motive? I think that's like Pathfinder. Yeah, judge intentions.
A sensing? No.
Oh, this is just magic stuff. Just trying to get a better idea of the man.
I'm more specifically, I'm trying to judge his intentions on why he doesn't want to go back to the apartment.
You can't get a read on him. As far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
Are the bad memories that you associate with this apartment any related at all to this this crime?
Oh, well, certainly. If you ever had a place you live broken into, it's a violation of your privacy.
Of course, you weren't there, I assume, right? When that
No,
happened?
no.
Okay.
I was elsewhere that night. I don't sleep there very often.
You said there was gang activity in the neighborhood that night. Can you
That's
elaborate on that?
well, that's just what I read on the radio. Read on the radio. Read on the news. That's there was gang violence in the area.
Any particular gangs? What were they after? What were they doing?
I think what it said was the Halloweeners. And from what I could tell, they don't exactly have a motive. They're just, oh, what do they call it? A thrill gang. They like breaking the law and doing things, wild things. You know, they're young.
What a great name.
The Halloweenies?
Halloweeners.
Where's the specialization applying stuff at?
What are you respecting?
No, it's just specialization none. I don't know why it. I've hidden over that.
If it asks if specialization none applies, you have to say no, I believe.
Yeah. Pretty well, I still got it.
I ask him, can you tell me why you don't want to bring this up with the police?
Well, I would rather not say, if that's entirely okay with you.
Yes, we have a good amount of discretion.
It's for similar reasons why I can't bring it up with my corporation, right? If I could, I wouldn't be here talking to you, right?
Very well.
As long as you don't think it'll have any bearing on.
No,
can find out.
it's not dangerous or anything. It's just something I need to handle privately, yes?
Very well.
Okay, well, I don't think I have any more questions. You guys? Take that as a no?
Yeah, I'm good.
Do I
Alright.
do I know anything about this gang that I could bring up?
The Halloweeners are like you said, a throw gang. They typically center themselves on around downtown, going around, vandalizing things. Like, basically a grown-up and souped-up version of the kids who ran around and hit mailboxes with baseball bats. Make no mistake, they're dangerous, wild, and crazy. Have a yearly ritual on Halloween where they go and basically riot all throughout Redmond.
Well, it's the middle of July.
Well, correct. That's not what they were doing. I mean, they're a gang who goes out and does things for the fun of it. They're not organized, not necessarily like, I wouldn't call them unnecessarily malicious, but they're a criminal gang of typically young people
Just want
who
to
go
fuck shit
around
up.
and get their kicks by messing everyone else's day up. Make sense?
Those damn young people.
Yeah, it's the Halloweeners, not the Halloweenies.
From my sensing test, just to make it easier, I would just be looking to see his general
He's not
emotional
awakened.
state. Okay.
General
And
emotional state.
just
Clever.
how many, or if there are a lot of implants.
The dude is augmented, yes. You can tell he has a decent amount of headwear, bits of bioware and such. his general
It just said stuff like happy, sad, angry.
impression of his general emotional state would be hesitant.
Okay.
Perhaps inquisitive. He's a male dwarf. Not awakened. Anything else?
No.
Stryfe, anything to contribute?
No.
Oh, anything else then?
I thank you for the dinner. And say,
Would you want to talk pay? Yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah, since we're doing such a good job keeping discretion, despite your hesitance, maybe
Sir.
that should factor into the pay a little bit. Don't you think, Shinigami?
I mean,
he's gonna give us augmentations, dude.
Yeah.
He said he was going to pay
well-
us, though.
if charging for discretion is extra, you guys are pretty shitty Shadowrunners. But if you think you can, con a dope out of his money, feel free to try.
This is my doctor. I don't want to con him out of stuff.
I don't even con him out of anything. Just negotiate pay with them.
Well, we already agreed to the deal before.
What
I mean,
deal?
there wasn't really any deal. He just said, yeah, I could probably help.
The augmentations are on top of the pay.
Yeah, what about us who don't like any of that shit?
Yeah, half of you don't have anywhere.
And it sounded like he was open to a pay, an amount.
I'd like to ask him if we can talk about our payment in addition to the augmentations.
Yeah. So,
Wait, do you hear me?
you want pay in addition to augments, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to roll.
Oh.
Nice.
Might want to edge
Why
that.
do I even get these augmentations?
Because if you didn't, perhaps you'd roll a 1. Are you gonna edge that?
Yeah, I'm gonna edge it.
Alright.
Nice.
7 again. Okay.
Nice.
All right. He is prepared to pay each of you 10,000 new yen, and when it's all said and done, he can offer what amounts to 50,000 new yen worth of augmentations.
Hmm.
That seems fair to me. What about you guys?
Of just our choice.
And he was also going to help you guys find the stuff too, right?
Yeah, what if we want stuff that's a little bit harder to come by? Perhaps,
We can,
potentially be a contact.
potentially depends on what you do.
So I mean,
cool
you
with
and
it.
me would have to split that pretty much. Kdubs.
Split what?
You said you would give us some 50k worth of augmentations, our choice.
Basically, yeah. No. No.
Oh, I thought it was 50K.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Jackson $50,000 worth of augmentations. Good luck, Jackson.
Well, that's what the extra knee ends for.
I spend it on fake boobies.
Are you gonna get the special ones that you can change their size wirelessly?
Yeah.
And he could get anything regardless of restriction level, availability, or
Restricted or below.
okay.
Nothing verboten.
Right.
Yet.
Okay.
Well, if you take 5,000 of that burnout, I can get my dermal plating for 45K. Wow.
I don't know what I want.
Delta wear
see.
rating 6 dermal plating. Forehead. Plus 6 armor, by the way.
We can talk about who gets what after.
Yeah, because there's like I'm only looking for like the big stuff at this point. So. We'll figure that out later. Yeah.
So, we come to agreement?
Yes,
All right.
it is a deal.
He stands up to shake your hand, Shinigami. He's still a short man, even standing. You know, get a dwarf and all that.
I shake his hand.
He says, "I can't thank you enough for helping me here." Oh, and yes, and he gives you the code. He over AR flips you the code to the apartment. He says,
Okay.
"Good luck. Let me know if you find anything."
Thank you. I will.
And
Have a good night.
you guys head out.
Should we head straight over to the apartment?
I mean, we should go take a look at least.
Who keeps a lab? Oh, is it in a shitty part of town? He said. Is that normal to keep
It's in Renton.
It's in Wrench, which is an okay place. I live in Renton, Smile.
Okay.
So you know,
I mean,
it's
that ain't
cool.
saying much.
I mean, it's not like Redmond or Puyallup or anything.
A block is a block. You know, shit happens in a block.
Fair enough. Did I
Should we
say
get-
this time tonight? We get an hour, get an extra hour.
Should we gear up for it, or
Okay.
should we just head over there as is, nonchalantly?
I don't think we need to gear up. We're just taking a look.
I'll charge off and go put my people clothes on, or my
People.
regular stuff on.
Close made
And,
up people.
meet-
Okay.
Yeah. Meet back in wherever the coordinates are. The location.
Flesh. It's called pelt, Frisky. It's human pelt robe.
Pelt.
Wouldn't it be hide?
Also acceptable.
What?
Shit. Sorry for what? All right. Stryfe, Shinagami, any complaints?
No.
Do I what?
I mean, are you guys ready to head over?
Yeah.
At least look at the place, see what's going on, and then figure out what to do from there.
Alrighty.
So he doesn't want his police involved. He doesn't want his corporation involved.
Oh, Frisky is BRB. I'll wait for him to get back so we can hear the spiel.
Lush spiel. Do you guys have any ideas why? Do you think he's doing shit that Evo doesn't like?
Probably.
Maybe.
Like mad scientist type.
Or it's just something they don't want to be associated with.
Or maybe he's not so loyal to Evo, and he wants to keep like an ace in his back pocket in case anything happens. So he can perhaps go to a different corp
Then we have to think, could it just be a random gang thing, or did somebody catch on, like another corp?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
No, I think could be a possibility.
He really seemed to think that wasn't a possibility, but I don't know about that.
Seemed like what wasn't a possibility?
That it was another corp that planned it, or even just another corp that like hired a gang to do it. Because I mean, like, how many times have we been hired by corps to steal shit for them from other corps?
Remember that time we actually stole a scientist?
Yeah. I mean, that time we weren't really hired for it.
Yeah.
We just kind of did that just for fun.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gotta be something sketchy somewhere if he doesn't want the police finding out where his corp. So.
Is Frisky back yet?
Nah.
How's he just gonna BRB during the exposition?
I have a question. When you said biolog or cultures, are we looking like for vials or like those little like press plate things
Petri
with
dishes?
the organisms inside of them? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like the physical thing that we'd be looking for when he
Petri
mentions
dishes.
these. Petri dishes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Frisky's back. All right, so you guys head to the apartment.
Yes.
Is it?
The building itself, when you finally arrive there, isn't exactly anything to write home about. It's pretty standard. It looks pretty middle class. Apartments don't look too big, but at least they have some windows in them. You go inside, and there is a in the lobby. You see the elevator and the stairs to go up. And there's no clerk, but there is a fairly simple household drone of sorts there. Appears the doctor forgot to get you any sort of authorization to get inside. The elevator and the doors are both locked
But he gave us the codes.
to the apartment, not to the building.
Can I like
Oh.
send him a text real quick?
You can. Or you could have Stryfe help you.
Okay, Stryfe.
Open sesame.
You want to do some tech stuff? Smile. Stryfe.
Hold on. I'm making sure. Are we just casing the place, or are we actually doing the whole run now?
We're just trying to get in.
What? What was
I
going
was
on?
trying to figure out if I was on drugs or not.
Probably wouldn't be. We're just looking at the place.
I
Oh,
feel that
would,
meme, Titus.
What?
I feel the meme. Did you mean to tag Fratly as well?
Oh,
of me
yeah, I
twice?
did. Discord tags are stupid. Nope.
Would analytical
fix.
mind help with this?
Yeah, it could. You thinking about taking some brain boost?
Maybe. How fucked up would I be if I take it?
Not, but
You said I can't take it like 2 weeks in a row, right?
2 days in a row.
Oh, okay. It's been a week, so it's fine.
Yeah, like if you take it within within 8 or so hours of taking it, you kill yourself basically. Alrighty, 2 hits. All right. Stryfe taps the elevator and the thing opens up.
Does this drone look like it has recording soft on it? Like it's
I mean, probably,
an
but
iDrone or something?
if you're the
We
Yeah,
got
I mean,
asked
yeah.
to be here by the owner, so I don't think it's a huge deal.
but I mean, if you're paranoid, you can have Stryfe try to erase the footage, but it's likely you're recorded. But if you just walk in and go up the elevator, nothing necessarily out of the ordinary that happens all the time.
Okay.
What floor is this apartment on?
5th.
Just act normal.
So, are you guys gonna erase, or are you just gonna go up?
I mentioned it to Strife if she wants to, she can. Otherwise, we'll just go up.
Stryfe is a boy.
Okay.
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 Stryfe,
What's
you want to
going on?
erase or just keep going?
I don't think we need to.
What was the alter?
Erase the camera.
There is a drone. It's kind of like the lobby clerk who's likely recorded you guys coming in here. If you're paranoid about that, you can try to erase it, but you're probably okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess just go then.
All right. You guys head up to the 5th floor. Walk down to the apartment. You walk down the hallway. You get to the door. It's clearly newer than the others in the building, and you notice that there's some damage around the frame. Entering the code, you enter into a scene of destruction, as the doctor said. The window directly across from the door has been shattered, and the glass is still lying on the ground. The metal table has been overturned, and a destroyed Doberman lays lifeless nearby. What you assume is the old door is propped up on the wall to your left, partially bent with a large boot print near the handle. Doberman the drone, by the way, Frisky.
I know I'm
Okay. With a large what you assume is the old door is propped up against the wall to your left, partially bent with a large boot print near the handle. Further into the apartment, you see the doctor's workspace, the target of the crime. A large computing unit sits riddled with bullets and non-functional. A large table is covered with broken vials and spilled biological samples, giving the apartment a slightly rancid smell. A security camera sits on the floor as well. It looks like it's been ripped out of the wall. And you see a crude jack-o'-lantern is sprayed on the floor nearby.
Hey guys. Remember that time we did something similar to this and sprayed a tag of some random gang on the floor to make it seem like it was that gang instead of us?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't. But
You weren't
You
there.
weren't here
sounds
yet.
familiar. Yeah, I remember you told me this story back over a glass of whiskey. Or texted. Fuck. Shit. Mixing up my...
Your
Yes.
trogs.
Yeah.
And you're also a trog, so.
True.
It's okay. When you're on a hurl, it's harder.
I don't think it'll do anything, but I'll astrally shift my perception just to see if I detect any astral signatures.
It was a gang breaking. They're probably not gonna have any magicians.
Well,
We don't know. It was a gang.
Allegedly.
We don't know it was a gang.
Sure. I mean, they just gonna sit at the door. Guys gonna start searching around.
Yeah, I guess they could be just like trying to frame the gang.
You guys are free to move to your heart's content.
Ah.
Text steps on Stryfe. So Jackson, if you want to give me an ascension test for free.
Yes, sir.
Well. Alrighty.
Okay.
Jackson. Over sort of in the corner of the room. You see some small traces of mana. You go over to investigate, and what looks like some fairly harmless stuff from afar. Once you get closer, you can tell it's a set. It's some small reagents, some sort.
Oh, I know that. These like drams and or
Correct.
Orichalcum?
Orange alchemy.
Yeah.
No, these aren't orichalcum. These are more specialized than that. Well, it doesn't make a difference to you, Mr. Chaos Mage.
Right.
Different mages do have specific reagents. Although, at least off the top of your head, you can't place these.
Do these look like they would be part of the room or something left behind? Like
Anton, who's not awakened, they probably aren't not hit.
Yeah.
If you have any points in Arcana, you might be able to potentially identify them.
Oh, I actually have one. Let's see if I can do it with my 4 dice.
Yeah.
Ooh, is that a...
Yeah, it is not a critical glitch.
What is a
Because
glitch?
5th edition. It is the
I'm
third
gonna
time
use-
one of you guys has rolled a glitch or a critical glitch today that hasn't actually been one. So if you're
Wow. Holy shit.
if you were playing 4th edition, 3 of you would have glitched so far. Well, we're playing 5th edition, so none of you have. Fucking casual game, am I right?
No.
Yep, this
I
is
don't know.
totally a casual game.
Very, very casual.
Casual game for casuals. I had to give except one extra character sheet, by the way. Maybe I should give you a separate character sheet for your drones, K-Dubs.
Yeah, I don't think I need that. I think I could just keep adding drones.
I can't wait till I use my Houndmaster and you have to give me a character sheet for each of my critters.
Kill yourself. So Jackson, you cannot place these reagents, but perhaps you have contacts you could.
Okay. Yeah. Chicken might know.
So it's weird that they're in here, though, right?
He was
Yeah.
a mage, yeah. So
I know that-
the glass is broken in, like they came from outside to in, but also the door was forced open somehow from what looks like the outside.
Yeah. Again, the door is large, and the door itself, while made of metal, like aluminum, so it was bent in at the force of impact. The boot print is quite large.
So
Troll.
me
You think?
sized.
You want to look? That would be perhaps a perception.
I don't have a lot of that. Any of that.
I can do
Wow.
that.
Can I just like hold my foot up to the print and see if it matches?
Sure. Unless this is the world's strongest clown, this is probably a troll that did this.
World's strongest clown. I would like to check out this window and the glass that looks like it's broken inward.
All right, sure. What would you like to look at?
Why is the glass broken inwards? And did it look like it was shattered from the outside? Is there any marks on the outside, like along the walls, like someone was climbing up it or something? Like there was force entry from the outside? Or
Sure.
maybe there was like
Perception
a
check.
bullet shot through it or something. Would I get +1 for vision enhancements?
Yes. Visual perception.
Open this room over here. Bedroom.
All right. Looking around, you don't see any sort of obvious things. You don't see any marks on the nearby that indicate someone's climbing up. and you don't see any sort of rock or grenade or anything on the inside with the glass. Perhaps if you were able to assemble the pieces of glass back together, you might be able to get a better idea of what broke it in.
All right, I got this, guys.
It should be a logic plus intuition test. Oh,
I'm gonna pop a SirFratly, or whatever it's called.
drug.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go check out the fridge.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so fucking down. Got any fizzy drinks in there?
Got any fizzy drinks?
Also, is this a door over here?
Oh, the
Or is that
bathroom.
like
It is. That is a door.
Okay.
Probably the
One more
bathroom.
room too, whenever you're ready.
It is probably a bathroom, correct.
Oh
I want to
shit.
open the door.
I forgot to fix my stats from last time I took the SirFratly. So my rolls have been with +2 intuition and 3 logic.
Well,
Whoops. Can we just say I did the drug before I came in here?
first of all, I'd like you to slap yourself across the wrist in real life.
Sorry.
Okay. And yeah, cool, good. So yeah, so you would get the bonus from analytical mind. So logic, intuition +2,
Okay.
and this would be an extended test.
Logic intuition test.
Yeah, logic plus intuition +2, and the interval will be chopped in half because your analytical mind quality. Frisky, are you on the toilet?
I closed the door behind me, by the way.
Okay.
Rolling 20.
Nice.
You rolled
That's
it.
20.
Nice
What
roll.
do
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, so what's your intuition?
I rolled 20 dice. Really? 5 on a 20?
Wait, your
Okay.
logic plus intuition is 18.
Yeah. With the drugs, yeah. I got 7. So my intuition is base 5, and my logic is base 6, and then +2 for intuition, +3 for logic because of the drugs. That's 7 and 9, +2.
Is 18.
That's
What do I
16.
get the +2 for?
Analytical mind.
Oh, okay.
So you should be at 18 dice, not 20.
Yeah.
That is much
What?
more
No.
reasonable.
7 + 9.
It's 16.
K-dubs can do
Oh,
that.
yes, you're right.
Let me confirm that it's through a book. Yes. Indeed it is.
Yeah, so basically type !Rolex space 18. Roll EX, by the way, and roll extended.
Okay, I'll have to do that again. I forget. Is that one word?
Yes. !Roll EX space 18. All right. So-
Critical glitch. Oh shit.
Well, okay, no, you're not gonna roll all 17
Oh,
times.
49 successes. Yeah.
I just didn't want to tell you the threshold. I'm super secretive like that. So 6, 9, 14, 16, 21, 2, 4. All right, took you about 15 minutes, but you're able to piece the glass back together, and you're able to surmise that it's likely something wider and blunt, heavy, broke through this thing.
From the outside.
Correct. So not a bullet or a gunshot
Could
opposed to a
have
bullet.
been like a
bullet-
roto drone, maybe?
Yeah, knowing how drones act, and I've probably smashed a few drones through glass myself. Does this look?
No. You guess it would probably be a boot of some sort.
Okay.
Some dude rappelled down and then, did Mission Impossible style swing through the window.
That's
What floor are we
possibility.
on?
The 5th.
Is there any
You can check the
balconies or
roof if you'd
anything?
like. There's no balconies, no.
How many floors is the building total?
10.
Yeah, let's go check the roof after. But I'm doing this for like 15 minutes, so you guys check the rest of the apartment while I'm doing this.
Yeah, we've got a camera over here and a drone over here. Is there any way to like extract?
Before we get too
stuff?
into this, because I think this might take a while, we're gonna take our break now.
Well, you guys do things. Text is not very useful here, other than comparing my shoe size. I helped.
Is one shoe markedly larger than the other?
Is there information we can pull out of the camera and the drone? Like why? So the drone is kaput, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was probably here for
Drone's been
defense.
shot.
So somebody.
Well, actually, not shot.
Oh, is this a defense drone for?
It would take someone actually looking at what happened to it, but there aren't bullet holes in it. But yeah, this is the Doberman. This is the same thing that Kdubs has. It is a little wheeled drone that has a gun mount on it. It's basically a quick little gun on wheels. And I'm eating a Reese's.
Eating that discount Halloween candy.
You can probably unmute the music at this point, Kdubs, as long as we're not in the battle. I don't think of anything here copyright, but if you don't want to take the risk, that's fine.
Acceptable?
That's like Kdubs, I'm acceptable.
Yeah, it's not worth me keeping track
Fair
of so
enough.
much at this point. What I was thinking about doing is actually just getting some of like YouTube's like recommended copyright free stuff and just kind of like putting that on a loop during the videos in the background. It wouldn't be, you know,
That's a
lined
good
up to
idea.
anything, but it's at least something. Just put
Yeah, that is a good idea.
some random synth in the background.
So, what are you guys thinking?
I don't know if there's anything I can do with this stuff.
You should probably check out the drone, see what took it down, because it wasn't shot, right?
Yeah, can you extract its combat data or whatever?
There's computers here, there's
The
a
logs.
camera.
Someone like Burnout, you'd probably be able to tell what happened to it. Like, the thing looks messed up. It just doesn't look like it's in a gunshot.
Burnout's used to knowing what happens to drones when they get shot and blown up.
Okay,
He's
I'll take
an
a look
expert
when I'm
in it.
done with the glass then.
Sure. Stryfe. If you were able to repair some of this stuff, you might be able to get some information off it, perhaps.
Ooh, we can team up for that. I can jury rig the drone, and then you can extract its information.
I have hardware still.
Correct. Or if you wanted to get creative, Alter, you could. I was thinking about this. If Burnout was okay giving you temporary command of his hentai, you could have a machine sprite use its hardware skill. Because if a machine sprite has something, it can, like, if you give it the ability to control a drone, it can do hardware stuff for you.
On my
Why
hentai?
do I need to give him what?
As in, so Stryfe can compile what's called a machine sprite, which is a sprite that has a shit ton that has points in hardware. But because the sprite is bound to the matrix, it can't exactly interact without a medium to interact with. So it would need to be able to control something mechanical, like a drone, to be able to do hardware stuff.
Or in
sure
this
do it
case,
yourself.
And
His
what can it
hentai
do
is
with
in his
my
farm.
tentacles? Yeah.
I'm saying if you give it control of it, it might be able to, like, use them to repair stuff. I don't know.
I can give the sprite control of his arm.
Well, if he would give the sprite control of his arm, perhaps.
It's not my arm though. Like it's like actual little strands, like snake drones within. And I don't think that they're able to do repairs like that because they have like weapons attached to the end
That's
of them.
fair. You have like that toolkit in your arm, right, or something? I
Yeah.
don't know. Perhaps you would need to invest in getting something that the drone could manipulate with, or the sprite rather.
Like I would need an actual drone arm. Like you can get drone arms.
There you go.
I mean,
Um,
could we also just extract like does it have a hard drive or a core or something like that? We could set it up to
It's not,
stack.
it's not damaged.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I have the jerry rigger feature, so I could jury rig it make it work for a couple minutes while Stryfe extracts this information while it's still.
Okay. That sounds good.
I guess I can try to investigate the spray, if anything.
Sure. Does he teleports to the wall?
Magic.
I don't know if I gave that wall collision. I did not give that wall collision. That was intentional.
Shinigami, did you find anything in the bathroom?
It had very nice soap in there.
Nice.
Wall of text.
Jesus.
Oh,
It's not even the full thing.
Oh, it's not.
Sure, it's all text in here.
Oh, I don't have the whole thing in my character sheet.
It's. I know what your character does. It's
It does everything. Yeah, I guess I would like to compare this like spray and see if I know if it's something that their tag usually is, if it's a common thing for them. If this matches up with that. Or if it's an imposter.
Sure, you can try.
What would you want for that? Like gang knowledge and something else?
Yeah. Just try to roll gang knowledge. Right, now give me a perception check.
Perception, Monk S. Did it?
Now, I want you to give me a memory test.
Remember the last time I did this and I got mind controlled? Nice.
Well, you're not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed.
Rude.
You would guess that this spray is likely either A, faked, or B, done by an amateur member of the gang. You can't tell for sure.
Alright, I will relay the information to the rest of the team.
It's fake, probably.
I mean, my issue is it seems like they hit this place kind of hard. For just an apartment with a a doctor in it. They hit 2 entrances at once.
Yeah, and why this apartment? There's dozens.
Yeah, did they get any other apartments in this building?
There certainly was easier targets.
Not that you could tell, but you haven't looked thoroughly.
I feel like we're dealing with a team. At least some other runners that hit this place.
Alright, I'll jury rig this thing.
Looking over the thing, you can tell that the thing's not that damaged at all. It looks like it got hit by a large object of some sort. Like, perhaps it was, judging from the impact, it looks like it was hit by either a impressively large fist or some sort of weapon sent flying across the room.
Or a boot that came smashing through a window and knocked over this table and pushed the drone.
Perhaps. You're able to repair it and restore it to some semblance of functionality. The thing perks up and whirls around a bit, kind of clueless, before locking its sights on Jackson and starting to whir angrily at him while he
Jesus!
Whoa!
he attempts to shoot at him, but his gun is empty and just clicks.
Beep boop beep boop beep boop.
What the fuck, man? What did I do to it?
Right? Do something.
Technically, we're all trespassing. It doesn't recognize any of us.
What am I supposed to do to it?
Hack it. Stop it from wanting to attack us, and find out what it knows.
How do I do that?
Hacker man stuff, I'm guessing.
I don't fucking know, man.
Well, I mean, you can like get marks on it, right? And then you could like command it to tell you what it knows, and you could like view its video information.
Marks don't mean I can command it.
Marks mean you can command it, right?
No.
No, not necessarily. I mean, she can try the control device action, but you might just want to shut it down and then try to access its hard drive before it, tries to run Jackson over.
All right, I'll shut it down.
Hey.
Well, you don't have the rights to shut it down. Stryfe perhaps could puppeteer it to shut it down. Try to hack it and control it. What do you command it to do, Stryfe?
Just shut it down, I guess.
Using your technomancy, the drone quickly powers off.
How do I get at the hard drive?
Editor or marks on its hard drive with the edit file action. The file allows you to view, copy, delete, or alter anything.
Did I get a mark on it?
Yeah. The thing is offline. You're having to physically touch it to get marks on it. But it means that God's not up your ass about it.
I forgot to uncheck running silent.
Give me a matrix perception test, by the way, first. Alright. Looking through this hard drive, it's mostly empty. Based on what you've seen, it's almost certain that this is the work of a hacker of some sort. The only thing that's still in its hard drive is the last image that was on its camera before it got shut down. Well, the last thing on its hard drive before it started recording what was going on after you woke it back up. It's a single picture, an image of a mean-looking orc wearing a helmet.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, did I miss anything major?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, it wasn't me. I didn't do anything.
No, it is not Jackson.
Stryfe.
That's why.
Access
That's why
Sorry,
I
go
tried
ahead.
to attack you. Because you're an orc wearing a helmet.
Yeah, acceptable. Stryfe accessed the hard drive and found a picture of an orc, mean-looking orc wearing a helmet. So far we know that there is a troll, possibly, an orc with a helmet, a mage, and a hacker.
So probably a full team.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like us, honestly.
A little bit.
Our doubles They're gonna have a weeb
We're
too.
getting
just
framed.
beware.
We're getting set up, boys.
Might have been the weeb that came through the window.
Yeah, that does sound like something Shinigami would
No,
do.
Shinigami wouldn't have made it all the way up the building.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, Tex is the one who, like, wingsuited onto that building.
True, but in this case, the boot print was on the front door.
I'll save the image to a chip.
If you
All
want
right.
to share the image around, Stryfe, perhaps someone might recognize. Or if none of you do, perhaps one of your contacts does.
Well, I mean, I'll show it to everyone here, but I'll also save it to a chip.
Yeah,
Everyone,
definitely
you can
send it
give
to
me a
me.
memory test to see if you recognize the person.
But I don't, right?
I don't know. Do you? Roll me a memory test.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Do we get any modifiers for anything?
No.
What about analytical mind?
No. None of you recognize him.
All right, you guys mind if I pass this off to Felix? He knows a lot of people.
Yeah, I want to stop by Chica's place too. The orc underground might know a bit more about an orc.
I can send it to my bartender as well.
Okay, I'm just gonna send Felix a message with it. I don't need to go see him. I'll do that right now.
Not to Felix, though.
I mean, it does seem kind of. Why just one piece of image? Does this happen sometimes, Alter or Stryfe? Just like you wipe something and then like, oh shit, like one little image left behind.
I mean, it's possible.
Probably that they wiped it, and then it recorded one thing before it went off.
So it's definitely not something that could like.
It could have been an
mislead
image
us?
like cached in the camera and not in the hard drive until it got turned back on.
Okay.
It's not like a red herring, though. I think is what he's asking.
It could be. That's up for you guys to decide. Am I baiting you?
What is this? Is this just a surveillance camera?
Yeah, that's the destroyed surveillance camera.
You see if it corroborates.
Cooperates?
Collaborate?
As in,
I
like,
see.
does it have any information that makes sense with this work?
It needs to be fixed again,
Did it
right?
also see in work?
Yeah, it needs to be repaired before you can get anything off it. That will be hardware.
Do you want to try it or should I try it?
You guys should try to work together.
I don't think I have hardware.
Oh,
Oh, you
I
don't?
have. Oh, actually, I rolled 10 dice for hardware.
me too, I think.
What's your guys' rating in hardware?
I have 1,
Same.
but I rolled 10 dice.
Yeah, because both of you have mind logic right now. Because Burnout's on hella drugs. Especially
see
on hella
everything.
drugs. Are you on any drugs?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You want some SirFratly, bud? I got some extra. It'll help you out.
No, I don't want to die.
I mean, I'm not dead. I just took this last week. I'm doing great.
I try to trip out Burnout and say, "Are you? Are you? Are you?" And like get in his face.
I absolutely am.
Please ignore the blood leaking out of his ear.
I can see the sound waves come out of your mouth.
I thought that SirFratly wasn't worth it for me because I just hit my cap.
It's like +3 logic, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
It is +3 logic, +2 intuition.
Yeah, so Stryfe would waste one of the logic because he's already at augmented. He's already augmented 2 times there. He's at exceptional logic 7, then augmented twice with prototype transhuman. I don't know.
Well, I also have some psych, if you want.
I mean, I have psych. I just didn't take it because I didn't know it would be worth it.
It's possible. If you guys have any downtime, or you could take this camera back and spend some time getting better hardware, or seeing if your sprite could help you out or something.
Why don't you see what you can do with it, Stryfe?
So at the very least, Burnout, you should help her. And if
Okay.
you get 1 hit, she will get an extra dice.
Okay, I'll do that.
Give me a hardware test. Cool, you got a hit. All right, Stryfe. That gives you 1 extra dice. So I want you to type ! roll EX space 16. Or sorry, 11. 3, 9, 10, 17. All right. It takes you about 20 minutes. But you're able to rig this thing up back together. And note, I only took like the first 4 or 5 rolls there. I didn't go all the way into glitch. You rig this thing back together, and you're able to get just a little bit off the hard drive before it fails. You get a short clip of a troll reaching up to grab the camera. It's about a 3-second clip. Shows the troll hand reaching towards the camera before the camera goes dark. You can make out a couple forms in the background. One of them is a taller, more muscular individual. You'd guess that would be an orc. And you also see a person of slighter build, likely a human or an elf. The only person you're able to get a relatively clear facial shot of is of the troll.
I'll share that and save it to the same.
If you guys want to make a memory test, you might be able to recognize the person, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm gonna make memory test, and I'm also gonna send it to Easy and Sligo.
I also send this to Felix.
Tex, you can't quite place this guy, but he seems kind of familiar. You should probably follow up with Keezy.
Yeah. Yeah, I will start with Keezy, and if she doesn't know anything, I will see if anybody, like the troll came through looking for a street doc for Sligo.
Frisky, are you here, by the way?
He's playing Mooncourt Dota, I bet.
I don't think that's a thing anymore. Frisky?
What is...
What?
Are you here?
What?
You've been kind of quiet.
What? Just been listening.
Oh, okay.
Did you roll a memory test?
What you doing, Frisky?
To see if you recognize the guy?
You playing Dota?
No.
Uh-huh.
Unless he is offline or on an alternate account, he is not playing Dota. I can confirm. And I asked because, Shinagami, you have a contact that might be extremely useful here. You haven't mentioned him yet.
Well.
No, not your swag contact.
Oh, my beat cop mans.
Yeah, you know a guy in the police force.
Yeah.
You also didn't roll a memory test for the other image.
What?
We've been rolling memory tests to see if we recognize the guys that I'm sharing with you.
We found an image on the drone and an image on the camera. The drone saw an image of an orc with a helmet, and the camera saw an image of a troll grabbing the camera.
That is an actual glitch. No, Shinigami. You don't recognize the person.
Okay.
Well then, can I ask
Does
him
my
to
brain
send-
get zapped when I'm trying to remember?
Not that one.
Can I ask him to send the files to his contacts?
Sure. You can ask him.
I ask him if you know anybody. And then I guess I'll send them to Zed and Borg too.
They're unlikely to know who these people are, but it doesn't hurt to try.
But also, maybe we could share them with the Johnson / Dr. Mans.
So, Shinagami, do you send those pictures to your contacts?
Yeah, I'll send it to Rick and see
To
if he
Rick
knows
Hard.
anything about him.
Officer Hard. Good guy.
His name isn't Noir Cop.
No, his name is Dick Hard.
Rick.
His name's Richard.
Rick.
So, what do you guys think of Rick and Morty and Ninja playing Fallout 76? That's
What?
a real thing that's happening.
Boring.
Gross.
Is that happening right now?
No, I think it's next week or something, but like that was a tweet that went on Twitter, and that's the
Gross.
thing that's happening.
So like Dan Harmon's playing with Ninja, and he's
I
doing
don't
like
know.
the Rick and Morty voices.
I don't know,
What
but
a,
it's gonna
what a
be
time
bad.
to be alive.
This is peak internet. It's all downhill from
Yep.
here.
Never get better than this moment.
I was
All
gonna
right, so-
ask something and I forgot. Shit.
What is this CD sitting on this desk here?
It is a beaker
Oh, okay.
from a bird's eye view. Sorry. That represents the various destroyed medical equipment that's on the table.
Okay.
Can he send it to the doctor too?
If you want to send it to the Johnson, that's fine.
Well, are we
Send
just
what to the
waiting for our
Johnson?
contacts to get back to us at this point? Basically.
I mean, if you have no further investigations to do here,
Have you
Well, I'm
checked
saying,
out
like, did we send
here
our
yet?
stuff out, and we're just waiting for them to contact us back?
I'm gonna do one last thing. I'm gonna turn on my smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision.
Did you guys look in this room yet?
The bedroom,
I think Jackson did
not
some
heavily.
sensing.
All right, I want to do some perception in this room. I want to look under the bed, look around, check out this dresser, go through it, see if there's anything interesting in there, or on it, or around it.
Can I look on the computer?
Sure. The computer's damaged, and you might need to try to repair it first.
God damn it. Can I get hardware help again?
Yeah, I'm done checking out this room. Did Fratly smell anything, or did I see anything in that room?
Yeah. Do I catch any unique scents that I can memorize or take to heart?
Not really. It's been too long since this
Okay.
event happened for you to really get anything.
Yeah.
All your smell-o-vision does is makes you more acutely aware of the slight rotting smell coming from the equipment.
And text.
And text. Yeah.
What are you trying to apply there, boy?
You smell like a troll.
No. You smell. No. It's a good smell, right?
Did
You
you say
use
rot?
those.
Says the two orcs in the room.
Your shampoo, your body wash is the old leather and cigarettes. Axe.
Old Spice.
Yeah, there you go.
What's that? What's the other one? Brute. I wear Brute.
And did I see anything in this room? I was checking under the bed and in the drawers and
perception.
stuff.
No. The room looks acutely untouched.
Hey, Burnout.
Mm.
What do you say about leaving maybe like a... You got a lot of drones. Could you leave maybe a drone here and just like keep an eye on the place while we go do some stuff? In case anybody comes back or fucks with shit.
Yeah, I could leave one of the eyeballs here.
Right. Because I don't know what else to pull from this place.
I'll help Stryfe with the hardware.
When you guys begin looking into the computer, it doesn't take long for you to realize that your efforts are futile. The memory of this computer has been entirely removed. The case was wrenched open and the hard drive is gone.
Oh,
What about the RAM?
Are you trying to play Minecraft?
No, maybe there's some useful memory in that in there.
Is there anything that she can or that he can get from the RAM, or do they take that?
No. This one is much more thorough. Just try as you might, there's no data to retrieve off this one.
Okay. I got one last thing I want to do. I'm going to snake out my my drone. And Tex, you think you can help me here for a second? Can you just like hold me and just like move me around the room?
I can levitate you if you like.
Going into hot sim?
Can you like move me around while you
Yeah, I
levitate
can-
me?
yeah.
Okay, do that. I'm gonna jack it into my hentai tentacle. And it's
Does it have a rigger interface?
all drones do.
Oh, they all come baseline with it?
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna jack into the surveillance Medusa, and I'm going to see if there's anything on there that I can sense using the Geiger counter, the MAD sensor, and the nanoscanner.
Alrighty.
Just levitate you in the center of the room. Wop, 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 wop.
Should I roll something for that? I don't know, whatever. Clear sight, maybe?
Sure.
Don't forget, we want to check out the roof too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm actually going to do that on all three of my my arms. So once I'm done with the reading from that arm, I'll swap out to the Scorpion one, and then that one has a olfactory scanner and some cameras and stuff, and then the other one has a cyberware sensor and a radio signal scanner and ultrasound. So I'll get like a reading with all of them.
All right.
If you go to my
You,
character sheet, you can see what they all have.
Searching around, you don't find anything much else of note. You find the bullets that were shot around, but you're not exactly going to be able to find anything incriminating about some hunks of metal.
Would it give you an idea of the weapon?
Sure. Looks like a caliber that'd be similar to an assault rifle. A rifle bullet of sorts. Otherwise, you think you've covered this place pretty clean. There don't appear to be any fingerprints left behind. You don't see anything hidden in the walls or anything. Your scan is not fruitless just because you've confirmed that you've gotten most of it.
No blood or anything.
No. It looks like the drone didn't even get a chance to shoot before it was taken.
I thought it didn't have any bullets left.
Yeah, the clip had been removed.
Oh. All right, and then I'm going to get Jackson to hover me. Can you hover me out the window? Does it work like that, or do I have to be like up?
I have to have line of sight to where I can levitate you. But I was going to ask Titus, when you cast levitate, does the subject stay the same since it's but since it's a sustain spell, can I be like, I affect other things with it? Or is it like levitate is cast on this person and it's only lasts on this person while you're sustaining it? If you want to do it on other things, you'd have to recast it. Because what I would like to do is just to take both of us up into the roof so he can check
I
out stuff.
believe you would have to cast it again.
We can just take the elevator up to the roof. But I just wanted to just levitate like right outside of the window, so I could just scan like the walls around to see if there's any like fingerprints or boot prints or anything.
I'll do that. You'll be like 5 feet away from the window on the outside.
That's fine.
Should I roll again?
No. Your scan of the surrounding walls is fruitless. You don't see anything of note. It might imply that whoever is doing this knew what they were doing.
That's what it looks like. Alright, thanks, Jackson.
Yep.
I hop out of Hot Sim.
Jackson, do you bring him back inside? Do you drop him?
I was gonna say it. Like, I wanted to do like, yeah, no problem. And be like, oh, no. And I like drop him a little bit and I bring him back in. He knows I'm fucking with him.
I'm laughing the whole time he's doing it. Just cackling maniacally.
Monkus. Orcs are fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
Do it again! Do it again!
God. So, what's next?
Roof.
Roof.
All right.
Yeah.
Roof.
Roof.
I'll bypass the rolls this time. Stryfe gives the elevator a love tap, and the 5 of you head up to the roof, or near it, and then take a ladder up or stairs up. Either way, you make it to the top of this building. Look around. Most other apartment complexes are approximately this height, give or take 2 or 3 floors.
Is the roof covered in gravel? So I know sometimes like some roofs are covered in like gravel. I don't know
No.
why.
It's to help with rain and filtration stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking maybe there's like some like indentation or sign that there was like a vehicle up here that dropped them off, whether it's like a disturbance from a VTOL or like actual like landing pads or whatever.
Second. No, you don't see anything of that such. Doesn't look like this is a place that would have that kind of thing.
Okay, let's check out the edge that they would have repelled down.
Okay. Perception test. All right. Carefully analyzing the edge of the roof, you find some telltale scuff marks and indentations and a divot that you believe is likely the spot of a rappel point. You see no trace of the equipment, however.
Is there any sign that they came back up this way?
It would be impossible to tell.
Any other ideas, guys?
No, not really.
Does this building have... Sorry, go ahead.
No, just I think those pictures and the clip we have are our best leads, and we know it's like a professional team.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
Yeah.
Does the building have any surveillance, like in the hallways?
There was that robot in the lobby. Maybe
Doesn't
they
look
did the
like
same
it,
thing as us and just kind
but-
of walked past it.
you could perhaps look at the tried and true surveillance method of the past 2,000 years. Nosy neighbor.
Mm.
Ooh.
If this was as loud as it appeared, surely the neighbors heard something, right?
Shinigami,
Who
do you
wants
want
to
to...
go? Let's go knocking on doors.
Okay,
Yeah, I think everybody else will scare somebody. Shinigami, do you want to handle this?
let's go ding
Knock,
dong.
knock,
Stryfe
open up
is-
the door, it's Tax!
Sirfe is normal human boy.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Excuse me, miss.
Excuse me, miss. You noticed a troll-sized boot print on your door lately?
Would you
No,
like?
not mine.
Looks about. You see a man about this size. Real scary looking fella. To be fair, the last time I walked up to somebody like that, I ripped her out of the car and injected her with Narcojet. Smile.
Ooh.
That is what happened. It was moderately monkus.
I'd say the immediate neighbors, and then also maybe if we're feeling adventurous, maybe the upstairs neighbor, because maybe she saw somebody out the window or something.
Yeah, let's just go next door first.
I'd also like to, I think I'd like to contact Bishop as well and ask him if he knows anything about a team fitting that description that we've put together so far. Doing any work recently?
Yeah, so we have an orc, a troll, an elf/human possibly,
Mhm.
and one of them is a hacker, and one of them is a mage
Possibly a mage. This could just be like a
Yeah.
or an adept.
Adepts,
Adepts wouldn't need the reagents, right?
Mystic Adepts would, though.
yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
something roughly that description in this area recently. He knows anything?
Is there a way to make Shinigami look more like a cop trying to investigate shit?
I can change his. We would need clothes, I think, because physical mass doesn't do clothes. Shit.
Remember that time that you disguised him as a Chinese guard? You realized you didn't speak Chinese.
You could just be like a private detective. Do you have that vibe about you, Shinigami? You don't need a
Tax,
badge
give
or
me your
nothing.
trench coat.
It's gonna be a little big on him.
Oh, I can give him mine. I've got a line coat.
Does anyone have a fedora?
Oh God.
It's my cowboy hat.
It's not
Here,
a
it's-
trophy, it's an actual fedora.
It's covered in like oil and stuff, but I'm sure it's all right. You can wear
Jackson,
it.
did you take fashion?
I didn't.
No.
That one
Good
just
call.
looks weird because it's like you can alter. Maybe I'm thinking of another one, but there was one where it's like you could change the color of your clothes after 6 hits or something.
And no, it depends on how complex the clothes are and what you want to do with them. But no,
Yeah.
I think it's like 4 or 5 hits, and then you can like change it to basically whatever you want.
That would be cool. I think I might take that one.
I don't think you can do specifics though. Like you can't make a name tag, but you can like copy clothes like otherwise. It's like you could pretty easily copy a uniform with it.
My other character is gonna have like a tailor / like a costume designer contacts.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you played. Ah.
I mean, at this point, I might as well save him for the next campaign.
I mean, that depends if we. You might. Depends what you guys want to do. If you want
Yeah.
to be more episodic about it and have a different campaign, or you want to keep going with these characters. It's up to you guys. Figure that later.
Yeah.
So, how are you doing this?
Talking to the neighbors.
What is this neighborhood? Could I do like a quick idea of what this neighborhood's demographic is?
This is a lower middle class neighborhood. Not exactly
What
rich, but
I'll just
Oh, so-
make I'll accompany Shinigami if that helps.
yeah. What kind? Do we know what kind of like meta types populate this area more so, like percentage wise?
I can actually tell you. Give me a second.
If it's more humans, or if it's Works and trolls.
I think it's pretty much always mostly humans.
It is, but you know,
Correct.
Even in the
it is.
shit areas, unless you work underground.
Let's see. Renton, 64% human, 21% orc, 10% elf, 2% dwarf, 1% troll, and 2% other.
Okay.
So orcs are pretty high.
Yeah, but orcs are the second most populous race.
Mhm.
Just because the breed and litters, they're everywhere. Some people
Yeah.
call them vermin.
Damn, keep it in your
But,
pants, boys.
Well, I could make you somewhat look like a different metatype if you'd like.
But like
Mm.
trolls are clearly an uncommon sight here,
Yeah. I'll stay in the apartment.
especially in this complex. As you can tell, Tex, this isn't exactly troll-sized.
Yeah.
Like, look at the shower in there. Good luck.
Should I not be going as an elf?
No, I think
Hopefully, fine.
that's fine.
Okay.
I'll make myself human-esque.
All right,
Just like a big, friendly human.
buff human.
Super
Big pot
jacked.
belly.
Han Solo. Swolo.
Oh, Titus, did my beat cop buddy ever get back to me about the?
Well, it's been
images?
like 20 minutes. Give him a
Oh,
bit.
Okay,
You might have more like, giving him a few hours because he might be asleep right now.
that's very
Or
true.
doing stuff. Or, dancing, drinking, dabbing, any of these things.
Dabbing.
Most likely dabbing.
That face one dabbing is still a thing in 2077.
Well, it made a comeback.
I saw an anecdote that involved someone said they were at a high school dance and Despacito came on, and a bunch of kids started T-posing around this other kid who was just doing the Fortnite dance like his life depended on it. Welcome to the future, man.
Thank God I'm not in high school anymore. Thank God I'm not growing up like as a teenager in this era. Holy shit.
I mean, we all had our own stupid shit that we did when we were
Mhm.
kids.
I don't think it was this
Just
bad
as
though.
stupid.
I think it was this
We
bad.
had some
though.
dumb.
We did.
Remember Scene Kids? Remember Raw XD? We don't want to ever remember these things.
Nut taps.
Remember Tamagotchis?
I remember Tamagotchis. Those were awesome.
Anyway.
What are you offended about, Sky?
What isn't she offended about? I'm joking.
Mexican? I'm fucking. By what?
It's 2018. You're allowed to be offended by everything.
True.
I can be
Yeah.
offended that you're offended by everything.
Yeah.
Ooh, got him.
Shit.
The Tumblr paradox.
Meow Man is Sky?
Yeah.
Oh.
don't
It's
don't
for
let anyone
all
know though.
because reasons. Now she's hot popping. She just don't tell us what she's upset. All right.
So that's accurate. She's offended, but she won't say by what. That's how it
Door
works.
to door, most people are either not home or not willing to come to the door to a strange person knocking in 2075. Do you blame them?
Not really.
I don't fucking answer my door, dude. Are you serious?
The only
I had the
person who answers
people,
you-
and then I fucking ignore it if I don't know them.
The only person who answers the door is a crotchety old woman,
Of course.
human. Goes from there, she's like, rather, she says, "You another one of them investigative types looking at that disturbance over there?"
Well, it just so happens that I am.
Another one. Have you met a few other investigators before us, ma'am?
Oh, sure. There been a couple other groups that have come by and look at that building, that room. Yes,
A couple, you say?
yeah, 2 or 3, about a few.
How long ago?
Oh, yeah. Over the course of a week or so.
Well, no new questions for us. We're just trying to get the same idea of what happened over there. If you could kindly help us out.
Oh, okay. I'll see what I can do. I don't have all day. Go out with it.
Were you able to get an idea of, or rather, I'll start. What type of events did you hear on the night of? I'm sure there was a loud ruckus.
Ah, yes. It was a dark and stormy night. I heard them coming before anything happened. It's one of those damn trolls. You can hear them coming a mile away. If they were heavy-footed, they'd break the damn floor.
Yeah, those goofy-footed trolls, ma'am. I get you.
This troll, he came up, talking to someone else.
Listening?
What?
Can we all be listening through their comms?
Sure. If you'd like to.
And I'm gonna poke Tex when they say the troll thing.
Wow.
Troll's not just... Tex isn't just a normal troll. He's a troll with metal on his bones. He's heavy as fuck.
Still allowed to roll sneak though.
Anyway, he's talking to someone else coming up. Couldn't quite hear what they were saying through the walls. I was just doing my neighborly duty and looking out my door when they walk up, put helmets on, and he just kicks the door right off its damn hinges. His certainly would have woke me the fuck up if I wasn't already awake. Goddamn.
Grandma language.
I don't give a shit. I've been alive for 82 goddamn years. Things weren't fucked like this when I was a kid. I was 20 years old and all of a sudden magic and shit started happening. Fuck you.
Yeah, she would be before the awakening or the sixth.
Goddamn grandkids never fucking call. One of them fucking dwarves or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, where was I?
Did you say one of them was a dwarf? Or like her grandkids?
One of her grandkids.
Oh.
Sky.
Do you remember what colors they were wearing? Any logos or symbols?
Well, the troll, he was kind of brown looking. Looked like maybe one of them Arabs.
I don't mean the skin. I don't mean the
She
skin,
can
man.
say that. She's old.
I mean the color of their clothes.
Oh,
Any
black
gang
something?
affiliations or something that might have stood out?
I didn't notice
bright
anything.
yellows or bandanas or anything like that. I hold up. I don't know if she has implants. Shit. I'll hold up my actual Renraku Sensei with the orc picture on it. As I do recognize this gentleman.
No, he was talking to some lady.
Oh, so it was a troll and a lady.
I'm
Was
told
this-
I'm not supposed to judge, but some things just ain't right.
What their relationship?
Oh, I don't know. Are you implying something, young man?
No. Forget I said anything.
Oh,
So
is
what?
this-
Do you know what metatype this lady was? Was she human?
Metatype. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, she looked human. Maybe she was an elf. Couldn't tell. You can't always tell until you get a good look at their ears and their smug ass faces. Bastard.
True. This lady knows what's up.
Can she describe the woman's appearance?
She was a bit darker skinned too, not like the troll. I don't know how to place her. Everything's been all fucky since all this shit went down last fucking 6 years. Fucking weird. Anyway, she was not exactly a big thing. Probably the 4 inches or so above 5 feet tall. Don't you start talking about meters. We use inches. When I was a kid, back when America was great, before all this magic shit and lost the goddamn war, no, we use inches, and we switch over to the metric system, and suddenly there's all this magic and elves and bullshit. Tell me it's not related.
She voted for Trump.
Back when Trump made America great again.
You know,
Make
I think
America
you're onto
magical
something.
again.
There is a correlation there between the metric system and the goddamn no good elves and trolls.
Ma'am, I don't think that sounds right, but I don't know enough about it to dispute your claim.
Anyway. But she was this little thing. Probably $1.20 soaking wet.
Did she look like she had any electronics on her? I'm just telling them to ask this stuff.
She got one of them electro jacky. It looks like a headphone jack in the back of her fucking neck.
So
Data jack.
to
She was
recap,
carrying one of those weird little data pads in her hand. His backpack on. She had a gun strapped to her hip too. Like the other dude, he had his big fucking sword. Bigger than I was.
about how long did this commotion go on before?
It was over pretty quick. I heard the bang of the door being kicked in, then I heard some glass shatter, I heard some gunshots. And by that time, I got the hell out of Dodge. I ain't fucking spying on some people shooting bullets and shit. Fuck that.
I don't blame you.
But it was all in all about probably like 6-12 seconds something, and then someone went stomping off back down the hallway.
Almost professional speed, wouldn't you agree, Shinagami? Or Jack? Is your name?
God damn it, Jackson!
Yes, it does.
I send a giant arrow on his AR. It says, "You fucking retard."
What? Wait, what's your name if his name's Jack? I thought that was your name.
Maybe
My
they're
name's
both
Jack
Jack.
too, ma'am.
He's Jack and Son.
Oh, his name's Always.
So he's a maxi pad then?
Oh my god.
So
So the bad guys came down the hallway, put some helmets on. Few seconds or so, some gunshots and ruckus, and then did they leave down the hallway, or did you? I know you were.
I just
probably
heard some
pretty
stomping going down the hallway. If it was people or cops, probably wouldn't get there that fast. I don't know what the hell was going on. By the time I poked my head back out the hallway, the doors kicked off its hinges, and there was some commotion outside, but no, it was probably something else. It was fucking one of
So the
those
local
devil rats or something. I don't know what they're called, but one of those big old rat things.
Yeah.
It's like rats, but it's like magic or some bullshit, right? And they get big. One time when I was younger, I had this rat get into my garbage 4 weeks straight. 4 weeks. I thought I trapped it. Another one came out. Want me to tell you what got that thing? But finally let me trap it.
tell me.
Yes, please.
Oh shit, now I can't remember.
You
Oh,
boys
that's
want some
okay.
tea?
Well, we don't want to take up too much of your time, man.
No,
We
no.
appreciate your help. This ongoing investigation, you've been a great help so far. Could we call on you in the future if we maybe need
Call me! More than my goddamn grandkids do. You seem like a fine young man. What's your name, Sonny?
my name is Bert.
Okay.
We are a
Ask
private
them-
investigator trio. There's one more of us. She's down in the car waiting for us, so we don't want to take up too much of your time.
Ask them about the other people that asked her questions.
Oh yeah, you said there were a few others. Were they police types or management? Who else were calling on?
People ask a question. Not start giggling. Good job. Well, first time it was one of them big old troll suckers. He got mad when I started saying things about trolls and stomping. If they weren't so goddamn loud, I wouldn't say so many things about them. Their own damn fault. Why do they have to be born so big?
I don't know,
Some
man.
courtesy.
God made him.
I was trying to sleep, and then fuck it. Patrick down the hallway, one of them big motherfuckers, right? Wakes me up every time, no matter how quiet he is, bastard. No, wait, he died, didn't he? Yeah.
Rip Patrick.
Whatever. Anyway, diabetes got him.
Top British.
The second group, it's a bit like you two, in fact. Almost nondescript. Both human men, about 6 feet tall, give or take. Asking pretty similar questions.
Did they look corporate?
Maybe? No, I don't know. How can you tell?
Fancy clothes.
Did the local police ever come by?
No, police never came by. It's kind of weird now you mention it. Should call down on police chief and give him a what for. He always likes it when I drop in.
Oh, I've got a
He's a
friend
busy
down there,
man,
too.
though. Usually has some sort of meeting just a few minutes after I get there.
I wonder why.
He's busy trying to keep this fine town of Renton safe. Or at least that's the line. Fucking lazy piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, ma'am, I think that's all we wanted to know. Thank you for your time.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
good
well, don't door hit you or something. She shuts the door and you hear her kind of mumbling to herself as she goes back into her apartment.
Did you guys get all that?
Else.
Please, God, don't let me repeat it to you all.
So when
I'm
Tex
sorry, you're
walks-
gonna have to repeat the entire conversation.
Oh my
I think
God
there was
damn
an
it.
issue with the Matrix.
when Tex walks by the door, he's gonna have to tip his hat towards the people while he stomps loudly down the hallway.
Yeah, Tex, how are you at river dancing?
What I roll for that?
Probably performance check. Oh, what do you guys think about your next move? I have to go to the bathroom real quick.
So we know that he didn't notify the police, but 3 different types or 2 different types. She said we were the third, I think.
Maybe we could
Yeah.
ask.
I mean, he
Yeah,
could
we
have
should
been.
we should definitely ask him to see if he hired anyone else.
Yeah.
Because if not, that's really weird.
And then I also have another idea. Wait, who did she say was with the troll? I mean, it was a troll and a human, right? Walking
A
up
woman.
the hallway.
A woman that she said could have been an elf or a human.
Yeah. She said the first was a big old troll, and then she said some Patrick or some guy died of diabetes.
That was the
Okay.
neighbor.
I don't know if
She
that
was,
was-
she was just complaining about her neighbor.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
No, the
I
lady
didn't
had
know
a
if that was a suspect.
data jack and a tablet and a backpack. So that's probably their hacker.
Yeah, so that means that the orc is the one that came through the window, right?
Possibly, yeah.
Well, there was 4 of them at least.
Was there 4?
Yeah,
Where?
Why?
What was the other one?
we don't know, but there was
Why do you
There-
think? Why do you think there was 4?
in the camera. Wasn't there like 3
I thought
shots?
it was just
There
3.
the troll.
Yeah, one could be overlapping. So the camera picked the troll, and then it saw a taller, bulkier humanoid, and then that was that lithe figure, which we thought maybe could be the woman.
So it could, like, the troll was standing in front of the camera, like, getting it off, and then the woman and the orc were standing back there, and the orc is the one who fucked up the drone. So I think there's 3.
Well, they have a hacker, a mage,
Could
and
be
then
more.
we don't know.
Troll. So I think the,
The
orc
troll-
was
the troll-
mage.
the troll had a
The
sword.
troll is a samurai. Yeah, the troll has swords. He's a street samurai. And the woman, who was an
The
elf or
hacker.
human, was
Because, like, if the orc was mage, he could have, levitated himself in and broke the window.
You might not know levitate.
Or he could have done something to get himself in.
Are you saying that all orcs know levitate and are also all mages?
No,
Yes.
I'm not. I'm saying that this one is probably a mage.
Could be. I want to stop by Chica's. You all remember her, the deer, and
I
maybe she.
do
Oh, a note. Alter, you note that the in the camera you saw the orc-looking figure was carrying an assault rifle.
I mean, Jackson
How do
also
we know
carries an
there's a
assault
mage?
rifle.
because Jackson found some reagents or something.
Yeah, it was the alchemical shit, magic shit. I don't have the
Reagent.
experience to know exactly what it is, but I know Chica will.
I mean, I was gonna say, is that something they could maybe use without being a mage?
I know it's used for a lot of things. People
And
use
no,
dragons.
if you're not
to just
awakened,
cast
they have no
spells.
purpose for you.
But yeah, if you're not awakened, it's the magic shit. It's just shit.
Titus,
Yeah.
we only saw 3 figures from the camera, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, I thought that maybe it could be like you giving us like initiative bracelets or some shit.
Say what?
Don't you like make bracelets that have like
Yeah, I do
counts,
that.
Alright.
and then
Yeah, but
give
they're
them to
just
people
bracelets.
and they... they can use them.
Correct.
Special-
These are different though.
Oh,
They're
There
like
are-
crafting ingredients.
There's certain reagents that can be beneficial for certain things. That's why talismongers usually put a high price on. We fucking, what was the doctor's name? Dr. Daniels. We had to go find some fucking bear teeth to do one specific thing. This could have a specific purpose. We don't know.
and
But
they weren't wearing helmets when they walked through the hallway, right?
now they put them on.
Just when they went to bust in the door.
So.
So we- Go check the drone down there. Check his camera.
If we can do it without him like knowing about it, I guess.
I mean, you can like edit his footage, right? So check his camera, then edit his footage to remove that you were checking it.
Do you have to touch him, or can you do it remotely, Stryfe?
I don't know. Is he online?
We'd have to go see. Oh, one more thing we can do while we're up here. Maybe Stryfe, can you check for any of that resonance stuff? I don't know exactly what it's for, but maybe that's some kind of signature they could leave.
I don't know how to do that. Can you check for resonance traces?
Oh, sure.
What is that?
That is a fantastic question.
Is
You're the only
matrix,
technomancer I've ever had, and you've never tried to do it.
is that matrix perception?
Might be, but let me check.
Like I remember reading about it, but I don't remember what it was. The action to see it. Like a technomancer can tell its resonance, but most other people can't tell it. It just looks weird to them, and that's all they know.
Matrix perception. Got at least 3 hits, so you look around, you don't see anything. However, if what the lady said is true, this crime scene's been a cold case a lot longer than your Johnson said.
But the hacker chick had a data jack
Mhm.
and a deck,
Actually, yeah, I think
and like if she was a
Anton said a few days.
if she was a technomancer, she'd have had. If she had a data jack, that would fuck up her resonance.
Oh, okay.
Any cyberware would take your essence down.
Wait, sorry, what were you just saying, Titus, about it like being longer than what the job?
Well, what the Johnson told you was that the this break-in happened a few days ago. What the lady said was it happened more than 2 weeks ago.
Huh.
Was it actually a dark and stormy night?
I don't know. Was it?
Can I check the weather?
Sure.
Is it all rain because it's fucking Seattle?
Correct.
Was there a storm though?
There was a storm approximately 2 weeks ago. Yes.
There was a techno storm.
It's something different.
If I was watching the conversation through their AR or whatever, do you guys have cyber eyes or something? You could like patch us through to that
No.
so we could like actually watch the conversation.
Shinigami might. I would have just been recording it on my comm link.
No.
Can you guys?
No,
Okay, so would I have like figured that out that she did say it was like 2 weeks ago and he said it was
I mean,
with the analytical mind?
would you have? You didn't until I said something.
Well, that's
mean-
just me, but I'm also on a bunch of brain drugs.
Anton definitely said that it was a few days ago he had a break-in, and then this lady definitely said about a week ago she had people calling at her door asking about stuff or
Can
about.
you guys roll and judge intention?
Can I retroactively do that?
Sure.
See if she was either senile or something like that. I'm not very good at it.
Very good question. I mean, I don't know. The woman seemed like the picture case of mental health.
It's not under social. It's
On the main page.
Judge intentions on the main page. Stat plus action.
Oh.
Like memory.
Under attribute rules.
okay.
Judge intent 4 hits. That's pretty good. Let's see. Can you judge her intentions? What you could tell, she wasn't holding anything back. She seemed like a pretty standard gossip, and a lonely one at that. She was just happy to have someone to talk to.
I'm going to come back into this apartment and look and see if there's 2 weeks worth of dust on the counters.
How are you going to figure that out?
The perception.
With my analytical mind.
But how can you tell how much dust is 2 weeks worth of dust?
Maybe
Well, I mean, it's a lot more than like 1 or 2 days worth of dust. Although I wouldn't really know how much dust was there to begin with.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Going forward.
You can't really say one way or the other. Like, the place is dusty, but 2 weeks dusty? Is it 3 days dusty? Was it dusty before the break-in? Can't tell.
If Mr. Petrov did indeed hire another
Dr. Petrov.
doctor, another runner group, what happened to them? Why are we not working with them with whatever data they found? That doesn't make me feel good. But either way,
So, Jackson,
yeah.
here's some aviator sunglasses. I need you to put them on. I need to take them off very slowly and say a witty pun, okay?
Wait, say again? What was the last? Say what?
I need you to put these sunglasses on, take them off very slowly, and say a witty pun.
Okay.
Look at the camera, and then we'll cut to commercial, okay?
All right. I
And
put on
I'll
the
start-
sunglasses.
I'll start playing The Who. What is it? Don't Get Fooled Again or whatever?
I put on the sunglasses, I take them off slow, and I say, it looks like the doctor is not in.
God, our ratings are gonna tank.
I had
Our
5
viewers are
seconds to
dropping
think
like
about it.
crazy.
Now, anytime that you need to be a fake cop, make sure your name's Horatio, okay?
All right. I mean, if this place has been sitting for 2 weeks too, we don't even know if the evidence we found is any good. I think we need to follow up quickly. As soon as we can, I'd like to go see Chica. Unless you guys would like to do any stops on the way.
Well, I want to know if the drone in the lobby's online.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Can I try to get footage from 2 weeks ago?
You can try.
How do I do this? I don't know.
Well, probably a mark, followed by matrix perception, followed by editing.
I'm going to run silent and hot sim.
You're gonna touch. Oh, you're gonna pass out. Alrighty. On the fly. Mark. Looking around, you can see the archives. Looks like they go back a little bit ways, but they're encrypted. You have to crack the encryption or use technomancy.
Like editor?
Yeah.
And that'll
Oh.
work?
Yes.
Okay. I thought there was something about encrypted that you had. I don't.
Like with encryption, normally you have to decrypt it, but from our interpretation of technomancy, it kind of just goes around that and takes it anyway. Although perhaps that's not how it works. It's hard to tell.
That was shit,
Just an edge.
I guess.
Why is your software only 3?
My software? What?
Why is your software only 3?
Is that a skill?
Yes, it's your spellcasting skill.
It has a -1 in there for some reason.
I don't know. I didn't do anything. Oh,
Software, it says it's 6. Why is it tied to intuition? Tied to resonance. Try it again, Alter.
oh wait. Where is that skill?
Bottom of your scientific skills. I just changed it to resonance.
I wonder if it was changed from when we did the thing when I had to change my shit.
Maybe. Either way, it should be good now. Try cast editor again. That is much better.
So the first roll doesn't count, right?
Correct.
Okay.
You were able to lift footage from, well, you. How much footage you want to take?
I guess that whole like night.
But now we don't know which night.
The woman told you basically that you know what night it was. She told you it was stormy, and there was only one night where it was really storming last week or 2 weeks ago.
So yeah, take the night of that date.
All right, it's gonna take time for you to come through it.
Well, if we have about everything else, you can get the footage. She can look through it like overnight while we wait for our contacts to get back to us. While Jackson talks to Chica.
Hopefully it's the right day.
Why don't you
Find us.
take the footage for the night that the doctor said it was as well? Take both nights.
He didn't say a specific night, did he? He just said a few days ago.
Perhaps Burnout could help you sort through the footage.
Oh yeah, I got an analytical mind. Could definitely help with that.
So while you're doing that, the other 3 of you need to go talk to your contacts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
Shinigami
make
Jackson
sure
text.
to
I want you
have,
to roll me a D20.
D20 in my Shadowrun?
It's true.
I also wanted to send the stuff to Felix and see if
I
he
know.
knew anything.
Wow, you guys are, Shinigami. It's a D20. You're allowed to roll above a 6.
Can I spend an edge and re-roll?
No, go fuck. This is just to see who goes first here. It'll be text for FriskyWhiskers.
Wait, I will want to have sent Bishop like an updated
Dossier.
yeah. After we talk to the old
All
lady.
right. So you head over to Grub and Grog.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Which should still be open.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we've been there that long.
Right. You're riding through the rain in your on your Scorpion.
Mm-hmm.
Rat Nighthawk.
You get to your favorite little dive bar. Go inside. The place is mostly quiet. A lot of the people have passed out or have gone home by now. You see Kizzy at the bar. She gives you a smile seeing you enter. You sit down at the bar. As the usual.
What are you asking?
Yeah, I'm asking you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll sit down and get my usual
All right.
whiskey.
All right. She pops open the bottle and pours you a strong troll-sized glass. Slides it over to you. Says, she gives you a little smile and says, "You look like you have something you want to say."
Did you get my message tonight? We got
Oh,
we're
I
on
completely
to
forgot.
something.
I saw that message, and I was so busy. I was like, "Oh, I'll get to that in a second." By the time it would calm down, I'd completely forgotten. All right,
No worries, you're at work.
my fault, Jax. All right. It looks at it, was like, "Oh, sure, I know him. Don't you recognize him?"
It was familiar, but I couldn't quite get around it.
He's a lot like you. He hangs around here sometimes. He's one of those kind of strong, silent types. He's a enterprising individual such as yourself. I believe he goes by the name Immortal.
Mortal, huh?
Immortal, yeah.
Does her saying this like jog my memory at all, or?
A little bit, yeah. You've seen him sometimes, but like she said, he keeps to himself.
Right.
Yes, Kdubs. Note, I wrote this before the Diablo announcement. So
I was about to say.
is he shitty and nobody wants him? No. Why are you looking for him?
We're doing some work for another fella, and he came up, so we're just trying to get a good idea what's going on, you know.
Sure, I mean, he's in here. I actually haven't seen him in a few weeks now. He's usually in once or twice a week. Him and his friends sometimes.
Yeah, what crews you normally running with? Got any idea on that?
Normally
or-
he just comes in with another Trog, an orc guy. Mean-looking son of a gun, but aren't they all? But
Can I show her the picture of the orc that was going
yeah,
to the
that's
drum?
him.
Same guy?
Yeah, they come in here and drink every once in a while.
Hmm.
I don't remember his name. Usually he's there's immortal orders for the both of them, I guess.
Interesting. You ain't seen either of them in a few weeks, huh?
No, now that you mention it, no. Some people, I hope they're all right. Mean line
Yeah.
of work. You could stop showing up one day, catch a
Yeah.
bolt in the back of the head. Try not to do that.
Well, he ain't got me yet, you know. I am one for dying.
That's what they all say. Die. Anything else I can help you?
You already been pretty big help. You got any idea where I could find him if he hangs out anywhere else besides the bar here?
Can't say that I do, but if you're looking for him, well, good luck.
All right, Keithy. You've been more than a help. Just keep an eye on. Let me know if you see anything else or hear anything else about him.
Yeah. Thank me in that tip you give me. How about that?
I'll give her a. How much does the drink cost?
Like 5 million.
All right, I'll give her 5 and tell her to get one for herself.
She laughs and then goes back to serve another customer. All right. Jackson, you're next.
I will head down to the Orc Underground. Would Chica's shop be open around this time?
No.
She wouldn't mind if I just kind of knocked on her door, right?
Well, that's for you to decide, isn't it?
Isn't it though?
Yeah, head to a place and then I'll timidly knock at first.
Okay, timidly, no answer.
Yeah. Can I send her a comlink message? Be like, "Hey, Chica, wake up!
Throws a pebble at her window.
I'm outside. Let me in."
Head.
Jackson shows up with a guitar.
Can you play the guitar?
Oh, baby, you love your way.
I could turn back time. Remember to turn your clocks back tonight, boys and girls.
True.
Daylight
Sure.
savings time here in the greatest country in the goddamn world.
Except in like the 2 states that don't
It was like
Sounds right.
Indiana and Arizona or something.
Yeah.
Talking.
Oh, there's some commies.
Yeah, we're going back to Standard Time, Central Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time. Wowie. Huh. So wait, it's gonna be lighter than this, right? It's not gonna be so insufferably dark when we wake up. I mean, I don't know what you. I wake up at like 6, but whatever.
It's always late when I wake up.
Degenerate.
It's dark when I leave work to pay him.
Now it'll be less dark. Or more dark.
Now it'll be more dark.
Does she answer on the comm link or?
No, she doesn't.
Not fucking really loud then. Like kick the door.
You
You could just wait till morning.
It could, couldn't I?
I just went to the bar because it's a bar and it's open.
Well, then after I send her the message, I'll realize she's asleep, and I'll just come back during her normal shop.
all right? We'll get back to you then.
Okay.
All right. Shinigami.
Mm-hmm.
You get a message from Officer Hard. By the way,
Officer Hard.
I mean, I thought the fixer Mike the mechanic was stupid, but then you did this.
Really one nothing.
At least be Stryfe and be like a fucking Borderlands reference. Anyway, Officer Hard sends you. You know that he's on patrol and you can meet him at a place not too far from. What are you driving right now? Motorcycle or car?
Me? Car.
Car. You pull up to a the officer who's pulled over to the side of the street. He's smoking a cig, leaned up against his car. You pull up and you get out. You walk over to him. He extends a hand, shakes your hand, says,
"Yeah,
trying to do my job now."
I don't mean to take work away from you."
No, I'm just teasing, man. What are you looking for?
Well, I got a client who needs some help figuring out who
Figuring out what? Frisky?
Rip Frisky.
Did Frisky die? Oh, he was just lagging.
Hello.
Frisky, you there? If you can hear the sound of my voice, disconnect and reconnect.
Link once for yes. Link twice for no.
Are you being held against your will?
Can you hear me now?
I can.
There you are.
Okay. What was I saying?
Something about a client. You cut out again.
That is trying to figure out permanently.
You're a robot.
Is he Omega Robot?
Omega lag.
Yeah.
You're-
Frisky,
Yeah,
restart
Omega.
Discord.
I'm going to switch servers.
Yeah, now you're lagging too, Titus.
Discord is dying.
All right. So, Frisky, say something now.
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you. Say the alphabet.
Quick, brown fox jumped over the lazy dog.
Yeah, say that. Or down. Just be perpetually disconnected. Pepe fucking hands.
Rip. It seems like it's on his end, so it might be his net or something.
Yeah, it's my internet. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
We can
right
now.
Mhm.
Will
Okay.
we be able to heal you in 20 seconds? Who knows?
I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you start talking again.
Can you use the
Is it?
Fratlys?
I'm turning your volume up a little. I can hear you a bit better. Okay. Say something, Frisky.
Yeah, you could always just resort to
Hey, just type.
typing.
Just fucking type. Can you just do Well, no, we did frats. Now we're on you. All right. Well, if your mic's not cooperating, your internet's not cooperating, I suppose we can skip to the meat of the story. Can you at least still hear me? Okay, Frisky.
Yeah.
Okay. If you can hear me, that's all that's important. At least isn't. All right. So we'll get to the long and short of it. Rick recognizes the dude, the orc specifically. He's an orc runner, a weapon specialist, gun guy, kind of like you, no sword. But yeah, he's one of those orcs, big tough runner guys. I've had him down in a jail cell a couple times, but no one's ever cared enough to stick any charges to him. He's done some time in jail, but nothing too big. It goes with the name Cobra, like the snake. A little bit of footwork I've been able to do, or I've done in the past. He likes to frequent this bar down in Auburn known as the Whole Story. Whole without a W, by the way. So, you're looking for him, might be a good place to start looking. But since Shinigami has suddenly gone mute, I suppose that'll be the So, Stryfe and Burnout. You guys spend most of the night going over the footage that Stryfe lifted. Most of it is, unsurprisingly, significantly boring. Nothing happening. People not matching the description going in and out of the building. But around 2 a.m., you catch some footage that might be what you're looking for. A big, tough, troll-looking guy wearing a heavy coat. Looks like he might be carrying something. And like she said, a small 5'3", 5'4", pretty skinny woman wearing some glasses, simple armor, nothing out of the ordinary. Everyone's in armor vest. You see them coming in, and you see them walk straight to the elevator, which opens for them, and they go around and upstairs, and that's all you can see.
Can they tell if it's a human or an elf, the female?
Alter, Kdub's here.
Mm-hmm.
Alter?
What?
That was just directed at you, and you guys didn't say anything. I was just making sure Discord wasn't being fucky.
Oh, I hear you. So what day was this?
About 2 weeks ago.
Okay. So the guy lied to us then. Can we get like a close up of the girl's face?
Enhance.
Zoom and enhance.
There's only so many pixels, sir. What do you want me to do? Not really. The camera isn't exactly high quality. It's not like stereotypical, like gray, black, and white from nowadays, but it's not exactly, HD.
Oh, that makes the old lady legit.
Monkus. You do note that she looks considerably shorter and skinnier than the other form you saw in that camera shot.
Told you there was 4 of them.
Hmm.
Because the orc isn't a mage, right? Well, we haven't discussed this yet, but yeah.
Now we know that, yeah.
But I'm saying as a group, we haven't discussed it yet.
Okay, so we'll relay this information to everyone.
All right.
Say that there might be
Everyone
a fourth.
so everyone gets a few hours of
I was
sleep.
gonna say I'm gonna tell them I'm going home, and I'll talk to them in the morning about it. Right, go to the bar.
And Jackson in the morning will get up and go to Chica's, right?
Yeah.
So he gets to Chica's pretty early in the morning. The store is open.
Hi,
Now
Chica.
She looks at you and says, "See, you messaged me last night.
Were you outside my door last night?
Oh, yeah.
If you had tried to wake me up, let's just say you should be glad you didn't."
Yeah, I'm practicing a little bit of restraint these days, so I
That's
just kind of
good.
went home and
You
waited.
catch a lot less lightning bolts.
That's for sure. Hey, I'm on a job right now. I was hoping maybe you could help me out. Got a minute?
Sure for you. What do you need?
You can show her the woman now too.
Oh yeah, because she sent that to me.
A woman?
I found some. We were on a job last night. And we found some reagents. I couldn't make what it was, but I brought them with me. I was maybe hoping you could help me out. I pull out a sack or whatever I held the reagents in. I let her take a look at them.
She looks over to him and she starts waving her hand over them. Her eyes lose focus as she starts to sense and goes into it seems like a trance. The flows of magic start swirling around a little bit as she looks it over. For a few minutes, she comes back to reality and says, "Jackson, where did you find these?"
We're on a. It's a shady job. We shouldn't be on it, to be honest, but there was a break-in. We were investigating, and we found these in the corner. I
Well,
thought maybe it was left behind, or it was just something there.
I can't say with 100% certainty or anything, but these look like the reagents similar to what I know about black magic.
Oi.
So if you're messing with anyone who's using this stuff, you best be careful. They're master manipulators. You might be being lured into a trap. Watch yourself.
These would these just be laying around a lodge, or would somebody carry these on a job and leave them? I mean, I'm trying to figure out why they would be in this place.
Sure, you take reagents with you, right?
Yeah, I do. Whenever.
Remember, they
mean,
fall out
after
of your
I-
pocket. Things happen.
I guess so.
Or
But they were so careful about everything.
Well, they were
Maybe-
the opposite of careful because they were trying to make it look like a gang did it.
Yeah, but why would they leave like something that a gang probably wouldn't have?
something you have to think about.
Yeah. Then maybe you can help me out a little bit more. We were able to find a guy. Hold up the orc's face, see if she recognizes him, or send it to her.
Now, Jackson, if you weren't a trog, I'd probably slap the shit out of you. You know, just because he's an orc, I don't know every goddamn orc in this city.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Nah, I
thought-
didn't mean anything by
But
it.
maybe
No,
he
I don't
was
know who he
mage
is.
or something. You do?
I don't know who
Oh,
he
you
is.
don't. Okay. And then the
Yes.
picture that I got this morning of the lady, I'd like to share.
Chica looks at it. Don't recognize her either.
All right. How do I do you want these reagents? I don't want them. At least dispose of them in a good way. I don't know what to do.
Here, I'll
Does she
take
know
him, I
what-
guess.
What they
Alright.
would like a certain spell or something they've used.
Yeah, does
for,
this-
like, purpose?
No, just pretty generic reagents.
But for blood magic.
Yeah,
Well, what kind of magic does blood magic do that makes it so special?
it's not blood magic, it's
I
black
don't
magic.
know.
Black
you-
magic.
Black
whatever.
magic. Okay.
Black magic just has a stigma. It is. I guess Jackson could ask Chica this. Chica would tell
Yeah.
him.
I wanted
There's a
to
reason
ask
black
you,
magic has a negative reputation. It's not something that's taught. Everyone who practices it is a mean-spirited bastard. who uses magic to manipulate people, dominate people. They're really keen on manipulation magic in that sense.
Is what you call a cunt.
Sure.
Mega cunt.
I can't say I agree with your wording, but that's neither here nor there, I suppose. But black magic is now. When people think black magic, they think like Necronomicons and Morgan Le Fay and witches, Salem, all that bullshit. It's all nothing. It's all about fear and, again, like I said, manipulation, domination. It's dark stuff. I suppose that's why it's called black magic. Be careful, all right?
All right. Thank you, Chica. Oh, you won.
Ah! More than one. Grateful bastard.
Well, but maybe next time I just won't wake you up in the middle of the night.
Oh, yeah, don't do me a goddamn favor.
All right. See you, Chica. Thank you.
All right. So the four of you meet back up?
Immediately, black magic, fuck, shit, this shit's fucked. Sideways, up and down. Oh, fuck. Like spurging out in my comlink.
Spurging out.
Broken out, dude.
Pussy.
Magic's not to be fucked with, and black magic, even more so.
Isn't it just
Mage-
like any
Mage
other
is
type
still
of
die to a
magic?
bullet, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I'm an asshole, but I'm not like an evil asshole. Imagine if I was evil.
Okay.
I'm
Hey.
imagining it.
And now what?
Yeah, that. But like, even more.
Oh wow.
But yeah,
That's-
Chica said that those reagents we found
Or we
were
just like get a Burnout's garage,
black magic.
our usual meeting point.
Say what?
Or are we just back at like Burnout's garage now? A normal
Yeah, wherever
meeting
you guys
point?
want to be. It's not important. You're meeting someplace.
I wanted to ask Felix about them as well. I'll just send him a message with all the images that we have, see if he has possibly seen these people around or knows they are.
So, before you do that, let's corroborate your data. What do you guys know at this point?
Yeah. I got some good info last night. The troll's name's Immortal. He runs with the little orc buddy there. Apparently they're in the bar a lot. Nothing on him though. Just the two hang out together, and we got a name, so that's something.
And
So,
the orc's
Immortal.
name came from the cop. I
Yep.
don't remember his
Cobra.
name. Cobra.
And we know there's 4 bodies. Now we're at the job. And I'm starting to think that maybe there was a mage.
The fourth one's gotta be the
And I
mage.
think that the
Well,
reagents were from the
the-
mage.
The mage and the orc probably came in the window.
Yeah, the
Right.
troll and the woman went to the front door.
I don't.
He's
The
a
woman
mage.
is a
He could've-
hacker.
Could have invisibled, could have levitated, lots of stuff. Anything that I could do, he probably could have done as well.
What does black magic do?
It's just a type of magic that's bad, but he uses it in a way, from what I'm gathering from Titus, is it's magic, but it's
Not
bad.
necessarily
it's magic
bad,
that is
but-
used with
yeah.
always evil intent, dominating fear.
What, like
That type of
mind control?
Yeah,
I mean,
Titus
so-
was saying like what it's used for. Like
I mean, magic is magic. You know, prediction of black magic. That comes down to a tradition is just kind of a flavor to how you practice magic. You can
Oh,
throw a
okay.
lightning bolt just as well as Fratly can. But let me read a bit from ShadowNet. Let's see here. Black magic can occasionally be in your face, but more often it relies on subtle insinuation, manipulation, and subversion, so the practitioner gently lead their targets where they want them to go, and then lower the spiked fist on them. Black magic takes all types of practitioners, as long as they are willing to dedicate themselves entirely to the way of doing business. Spellcasters can use magic to dominate the minds of others. Conjurers can call forth spirits to do their bidding. Predictably, black magic practitioners tend to be haughty towards their spirits, and adepts use their social skills to talk people into giving them what they want. And mystic adepts can do a little bit of everything. So they are... I mean, they have a reputation for a reason. They are a tradition that's focused upon subtlety and, well, one could argue evil. Evil!
So, what if the black magic guy put some kind of spell on the doctor, and they're trying to set us up?
Jackson would have been able to see any active astral signature.
Oh, right,
yeah.
you sensed them.
Yeah, he wasn't awakened, so I don't think these are his. So I don't think he's the black magic user.
I don't like
Bill
how they
seems-
were so careful about everything. And
There
left that
is
shit
there is
behind.
magic that'll. I mean, there's like memory altering magic. I don't know if that's a possibility or not. I mean, I'm just trying to think of why he would lie, and then also how we came across these things.
We
Because he
could
did lie
ask
to us.
him.
That's for sure.
Yeah, something's definitely fishy.
So, what other info do we have? So we know that there's 3 or 4 of them. One of them is a
Can anybody
mage.
hear
One of
me?
them is a hacker.
Hello.
What's
Hi.
up, Alder?
Sorry, Alter, you're a little quiet.
You're really quiet. I had to turn you up way high.
I said maybe we should ask the guy.
But I mean, if he's
Yeah.
setting us up, do we want to let him know that we know we're getting set up?
I think we should ask him.
It might be better than just
Walking into a
getting set up.
trap.
Okay, but what else? So what else do we know? 3 or 4 of them. One of them is a mage. One of them is a hacker.
One of them's a gun
We
money.
know that it's a troll named Immortal, an orc named
Cobra.
Cobra, and a woman, elf/human, and one other person. Okay, so I'm going to send that information, including the pictures, and see what Felix knows.
Felix, he's a network, right?
Yes.
And you said the same thing with Bishop.
Yeah, yep. I'll keep sending
Let's
him.
do
like,
some
updated
rolling
stuff.
to see how they do. All right. Some time passes. About 2 hours later, you get a message back from Felix, and he says, "I might be able to help you out, but this is going to take some effort, and I'm not in the habit of doing charity."
I don't expect otherwise, man. Of course, I'd pay you for your services.
All right. You two, you 5, give me 10K, and I'll get you what you need to know. To the best of my ability.
2K each.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
I'll be down. I'll mark it down.
Stryfe, Shinigami, it's cool with you?
Yep.
Few more hours pass by. It's early afternoon when Felix invites the 5 of you into a meeting on the Matrix.
We go.
Do I have to go? Got bad vibes from the Matrix.
I mean, you don't have to, but it's probably good information.
How about I hang out?
Surely
with-
this entire thing wasn't just an elaborate setup for Malefact to get a hold of you again, right?
Omega.
Yeah. Could I, if you guys are like gonna do it at one place, can I just be the person not in the Matrix, watching over their physical bodies?
I guess you could.
Watch over my body,
I mean,
Jackson.
because otherwise I have
And
to
you
put on
can
the
do
pro.
this stuff in AR. It's just fucking weird and a bad user experience.
I wouldn't get AR, right?
Sure. I mean, you have
Always in
you have
AR.
glasses or contacts with goggles
yeah.
and image link, right?
Yeah, I have those.
You
Okay,
can
yeah.
use AR.
All right, then if
Besides,
that's the option, I'll
you-
do that.
Like, you still take your beetles, don't you? You fucking addict.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's a sacred tradition of sitting down, putting the Beatles on, getting naked, putting on the right scents and music and stuff.
Getting naked.
And I don't want to mix it with work, you know.
You're addicted to lifelike simulation hardcore porn, aren't you?
No, a lot of it's like adventures and stuff too.
Yeah, let's
it's not
think
just
about this.
porn, but it's a lot of it's pornography. But you know, it's other stuff.
A lot of it.
In the future, you have things called better than life chips. We can
It's
insert them in,
adventure
and for
porn.
X amount of time until they blow themselves up, your brain is inundated with realistic sensations of whatever the hell you could think of. This power is given to Fratly. What do you think he's using it for?
So, like,
Furry X McCree porn.
is a beetle kind of like being in an ultraviolet hose?
A little bit like that, except like you can tell it's fake.
Oh.
It's not that real. You can tell it's a recording. Like you can't interact with it. You're just along for the ride. You can't make any decisions.
Every time I think of beetles, I think of all of in the games how there's like those houses full of people who can't like take care of themselves because they're just constantly on beetles and they're like
Yeah.
shitting in their like fucking closets and
Yep. They're just like wasted away because they just go on these beetles. They don't do anything. Like because you're not doing anything. It's like the world's most realistic virtual reality video. That's what it is. And it's actually a really kind of fucked up part is snuff films are really popular in so much as people killing or dying in these beetles. So like you could have a beetle where you're being beaten to death.
Cool.
Fucked up.
Yeah, you can torture people with beetles.
Yep. It's all sorts of fun stuff. Anyway, it's not here nor there. How many of you guys are going to the meeting?
I'll go AR.
Yeah, I'll be there.
How many of you are going to be VR?
What you cut out? What?
How many of you are going to be in virtual reality?
I'll be in VR. That's fine. I don't care.
I am hot simmed. Right up in there.
Wait, so did he contact you back the same day?
Yeah.
A couple hours later.
Did he say it was going to take a long time?
He did, yeah.
He
He probably just meant a few hours,
Okay.
not like a week or something.
It took him about 6 hours to get back to you, so
That's an amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
it's like a work day. You can get a lot done in that amount of time if you're on like for the entire time for Hadley.
All right.
Frisky can't talk. All right. I'm gonna
Yo.
assume you're all there.
What up?
We can hear you.
Do I
Nice.
sound okay?
Yeah.
So the five of you meet Felix in VR. You're in a you go into one of those public meeting hosts. They're free to enter, easy to get marks on. It's basically like the Matrix version of a community center. You guys go to the central area and fly up one of the pseudo air jet elevators, like something out of Halo or something. To one of the upper floors, into one of a very stereotypical conference. Long table, screen in the back, some whiteboards. There's a pitcher with some glasses of water next to it. There's a couple plants in the corner.
Did you have fun
Yeah.
decorating this place, Felix?
I found it like this. You know, this isn't my style.
Yeah.
All right. So, talk to some people that I know and found out a little about these people you want to. So, start with the list. Start with people. Give me some names. That really helped out. If you weren't able to give me names, a troll and orc Shadowrunner team, not exactly helpful.
Oh no, I
Looks around.
told him the names. Told him the names for.
No, I know. I'm saying, like, if you hadn't given me he's saying if you hadn't given him the names, he couldn't have helped.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
The names helped a lot. Good on that. All right. Immortal. Big troll guy. Persian descent. Iranian, I suppose. Styles himself after the old Persian immortals. Back during the Persian Empire. You don't care about history. Long story
Oh,
short.
like Xerxes.
Zach.
Like the whole Scissor Me Xerxes thing. That old meme from 2012.
What the fuck do you do on the Matrix all day? Burnout?
2012.
I don't know when that episode of South Park was.
God damn, I've known you for a long time, bro. You're still fucking weird. Anyway, yeah, styles himself after the old Persian wars. Big, strong, uses a big stick. Tex, you could probably stand up to him, but I wouldn't necessarily get in a fist fight with him. It's up to your discretion. Anyway. Next. Cobra. Hold on a second. Oh, jackasses are not fireworks. That explains it. Sorry. Cobra. It's an orc dude. Grew up in the underground. He's an orc who likes to use guns. There are a dime who does it around here, I'm going to be honest. Not all people are refined like you, Burnout, and use drones. But,
Savages.
shouldn't take that for granted. He's an orc who's lived longer than a few years in this business, so he knows what he's doing. I would be careful. Probably has a pretty impressive arsenal with him. And he knows how to use it. Next, the two people who didn't give me names for. These were a bit harder. I was able to get some information. Girl. Hacker. Dark skin. Comes from the Boston zone. Goes by the name Fenway, after the old Fenway Park over there. She's a hacker. She's only been on the scene for a little bit. Some of her work might be sloppy. I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. The last one, this is the real tough one. Jack's still able to help out. Not a whole lot of black magic users in the shadow. Ironic. Goes by the name Alias. He's, goes by the Alias?
I get it. That's dumb.
Anyway, he's a magician and a so-called master of disguise. And that combined with the manipulation of black magic, it's a slippery bastard. It's about all the information I can get on him. But that could mean just about anyone you talk to could have been him, been talked to him, manipulated by him. Who the fuck knows? Honestly, in my experience, just giving someone a nice fat cred stick is better than giving mind controlling them or anything. Anyway, these four have been running together on a few jobs here and there, but they've been off the grid for a while. You know, if you said that they had some sort of a hit they did recently, well, think about it. Where do you guys go if you need to, after a run, maybe some things have gotten a little too hot? Not all at once now.
I mean, if this guy has grew up the underground, it's a great place to
I'm looking
lay
for something.
low.
I'm looking for the word safe house. Stay after class. You get to...
Oh, fucking, I'm new. All right.
See me after class in red pen.
see me. No. They're likely in some sort of safe. That's what I guessed. Where? It's hard to tell. If you have any information on where they like to hang out, maybe go there. See if you can't entice some information out of people who know them. I'll look into seeing if I can't find who they interact with. That might take me a little bit longer than just finding the basics on these.
Did Chuck tell him that the orc and the troll went to his bar?
Probably. But like Kizzy said, they didn't say much. She probably wouldn't know.
No, but there's the other bar we know they hang out at. The whole story.
Whole story, yeah.
That's probably where we should head next.
That's
Keep
probably
doing your
where we find
investigation.
out the whole story.
I'll get back to you in a couple days if I can find out more. But hopefully this was helpful. I thank you for your contribution to the Felix Fabulous Vacation Fund. It's a vacation with an F. vacation, I guess. I'll work on it anyway.
Well, I mean, you really helped us out with that race. Well, so you know.
Yeah. Look, ain't no favors need to be had. You help me, I help you. None of this getting hung up on each other. Yeah? Keep it clean, and good luck out there. Class dismissed. Wait, this was
Burnout wants to fuck. That's
Uh,
all.
Shit, I should
Go
have
back,
brought
get
a
back to
fucking
work.
notepad.
Fuck, I don't know. Just call me if you need anything. And he jacks out and disappears.
I like Felix. He's cool.
Like I said, Burnout wants to fuck.
Nah, he's a bro. You know,
No,
he got
you-
that
Bro job.
You wanna fuck?
man crush. You know.
What's Felix's charisma?
And a number.
Well, can we get out of the Matrix?
No, you're trapped in
You
here
can
forever.
leave whenever
Oh,
you
damn
want.
it!
Don't metagame.
What?
Who's metagaming?
What are you talking about, Jax? Look, the only reason why you can Stryfe's charisma is tied to this because she's attacking other people. You can't tell their stats through the Matrix. No.
What? I didn't. I was just asking. Okay.
He was making a joke about
Oh,
how charismatic Felix is, and him and Burnout doing the
'Cause
dirty.
I was gonna. Yeah, 'cause I was gonna say, is he hot? That was basically my question, but I made it. What's his
probably not.
charisma?
Felix is. Let's see. He's a human. He's a. I don't know if Brown was telling you this, but he's a salesman. Probably
Yeah,
in
he's
his
pretty slimy, to be honest.
30 or 40s. I mean, yeah, he works with Shadowrun. Of course, he's a slimy scumbag. That was scumball and scumbag at the same time. Scumball.
Scumbag.
I'm all
Yeah. You're welcome.
But he gets shit done, so you know.
So, you guys did some pretty good investigation today. That brings us to a close for today. I'll see you all next week, unless someone has a problem with that.